homies, welcome back to another episode of the High Rollers. This is episode 74. I'm in the future of the future. I guess that doesn't make sense. I'm not actually at the recording of this episode 74 right now. I'm just going to do some introduction here since I had to do my bong rip outside. Yeah, we have Alex, Tyler talking about their epic universe thoughts. They got their feet wet. Well, a little bit more than that. They got fucking soaked with the Epic Universe experience. So, yeah, we're gonna hear about a lot about that. There is subtle news, but that's at the end. Otherwise, stay tuned for that. It's a very unorthodox beginning. So, yeah, just stay tuned and thank you all for listening as always. And yeah, episode 74, Epic Universe thoughts, previews. And here we go.
Sheikah's alright. Alpengeist is good. Paulus fucking is a mine train.
Oh, look at that kitty. Who is that? Who is that?
Fuck, dude. I don't know. I'm just spitting.
Which cat is that?
Wildfire. So what do I see? Cheeks.
Just so you know, we are recording right now, but because I was like, I gotta get this. I can't.
Or fight. Well, as
also,
I start talking about your kitty.
I also can't do the bog. We're about to put it in later, but
Okay.
What?
That's a good way to start.
What? You guys aren't gonna continue? I need to get a brew anyway.
I lost how many? I lost track of B&Ms, to be honest.
I'll name the bad
B&M
B&Ms.
has not been good since 2004 or 5.
Since Holt came out, to be honest.
That's Mako Erasure.
Mako's half a B&M hyper fight.
Okay, they say you can still make some good rides, but like most of them now are just like, why?
It looks like the cat is taking over West Spot. That's very cute.
The new host of the podcast, West Cat.
Beans or so, I don't know its name.
Beans.
Bubblegum, I don't know. He just calls them my baby girls, which is so cute. I'm not used to starting the podcast, one, without West, and two, without a bong rip. And he goes, by the way, I'm recording, and walked out.
Just started the. Welcome to the High Rollers, everyone. This is not my podcast, but I'm going to start talking.
Like, what a
what a great host. Hey guys, the podcast is starting. Walks away.
Did you smoke today? Or are you smoking?
Probably will. I have a pen. I don't have
okay, yeah.
me, but
You just did what? A shot of what?
2 shots of vodka, yeah.
Jesus Christ, brother.
Yeah, I'm feeling
What are you mad at?
These fuckers not accepting my job applications. That's what.
This guy's mad as fuck. He's not at Epic Universe right now.
That too. I'm mad I'm not marathoning Monsters Unchained.
Dude,
That ride is so
I guess it's my favorite ride ever right now.
It honestly is my favorite ride ever too.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad you agree because it's so fucking good.
Yeah, I guess we'll wait for Wes to set us up for the trip reports. But long story short, this is Alex over there, and he had how many days did you do at Epic?
3 days.
3 days. Okay, and I had mine, and I met with a group, TP Cruisies, Nelson, who was awesome, and his group, and holy cow, I had so much fun.
Yeah, no, it's fucking amazing.
Honestly. Yeah, I fell in love. It's beautiful. Also, I've never seen a carousel that is so stunning.
Did you ride it?
I did at the very end.
Yeah,
at night.
Do you know the different music for day and night on that?
Yeah, they have like a whole bunch of different cycles and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, they have like different songs that play. It's crazy. I did it at day and night just to get the full thing. But
yeah, I mean, it obviously really shines at night.
Yeah, no, the whole park does.
True.
It's crazy when your carousel is like actually a good ride too. Like,
yeah, it is a good ride. Like how it rotates, spins, everything's different.
The lights on it.
Yeah, no, that's a good stoned ride.
Oh yeah. Everything in that park is a great stoned ride. Let's be real.
Okay, you know what isn't a great? Which probably I don't know if we're getting into the trip reports already, but I don't know how to spin the little flying ride thing.
Oh, that shit fucking. Okay, that ride sucked.
Okay.
That's the only ride that sucked in that part.
Yeah.
Dude, I tried. I got like almost up, but couldn't get like a single flip. I was like, what is this? Because I see people like on other ones just like
Yeah.
doing
Well,
70 flips, and the cycle's short too.
The cycle's really short, so it doesn't get up to speed, I think, is what I heard. But yeah,
Yeah.
there's a like I was with a group. At max we had 9. Most of the time we had 8 to 9, and 2 guys got like 2 or 3 flips, which I thought was very impressive considering I couldn't get a single one.
Yeah, I didn't even get one. Like I just.
Yeah, no. I just
To be
sat
fair,
there like an idiot.
it was my first ever one of those, but like
True.
they have instructions in the ride like how to do it. So I found the instructions.
Yeah.
The instructions lied, or
Mhm.
the ride just sucks. But
Yeah, I wonder if it helps depending on what seat you're on.
yeah,
Like if
It'll
you get
definitely-
like inertia on the outsides or something.
it'll definitely eat people up though.
Why
As long
is
as
it
they-
so short?
Well, yeah, that and just people think it's cool and want to ride it, and it's dragon themed.
Yeah, that is the best land in my eyes.
I think Dark Universe is, but that's second for me. And then
So I'm like tied with Burke and Nintendo. I thought that Nintendo land was amazing looking.
yeah, Nintendo. Oh my god, Nintendo was sick. I didn't think Nintendo would be that good, but
Yeah, me either, because I've always heard like the negative stuff about Hollywood's park
yeah,
and how it's like, oh, it's mid and the Mario Kart ride's mid or Mario, yeah, and turned out
I've never smiled so much like in a fucking park.
yeah,
Just
oh,
like
yeah.
all the themes and all that, and I was just like
Or-
taken
Or
back.
looking back to your friends and going, "This is epic."
Yeah, so many times in my head I was like,
yeah,
"This is so epic." This
Yeah,
park is epic as fuck.
honestly, it's cliche, but yeah, that's literally
It's true.
this
as
is so
fuck, though.
epic. You know, it is.
Like when you have $1 billion to spend on, or $100 billion to spend on a fucking theme park.
and opening
Nine-
time.
Yeah,
So I've got the RCDB on it, right? 2018.
oh, there's
Round-
West.
So,
You missed we started a discussion about Epic Universe.
fuck.
already.
Well,
We got excited.
the whole.
We'll start the cat. We won't even have to.
Well,
It wasn't
bring it back.
deep discussion.
I'm just glad
Yeah,
there's
no.
no B&Ms at fucking Epic.
We gotta start the cast officially, then we can get into it. But
I'm gonna leave this podcast right now if you don't take that back away. Imagine
me
how
another
bad.
instant
Imagine how bad Islands of Adventure would be if it didn't have Dueling Dragons or fucking.
well, it doesn't have to
Well, it
dragons.
doesn't have it now. It actually probably has a better ride than Dueling Dragons.
Okay. I wouldn't say that. That's
Bro,
kind of
Hagrid's is a
Hagrid's is great, but
I actually do
Dueling
have
Dragons
Hagrid's
is really good.
ranked higher than Dueling Dragons, but
and only one side was good. Hate to break. Only one side was good.
Stardust. Oh,
All right, so guys, welcome to the
Let me stop.
cast. High Rollers, episode 74.
West, where's your bong rip? I'm missing something.
Yeah. So like, this thing is, I had to do it outside, so that's why I had to go around real quick. Yeah, I'm over at Gavin's for this recording, but I got me a Miller. I had me some ice peeled, 25%, classic for me, a staple. Can't go wrong. Tyler, what are you drinking?
I got a Yingling Gold Pilsner and I got the Trulies on deck because I became a Truly boy the last couple of weeks.
That's kind of disgusting, actually. And
That's great.
what? Truly?
If I just say, okay, my nachos were attacked pre-show. My B&Ms are being attacked.
Okay, so-
now my
Why does your
Trulies are
shirt
being
say
So
milk
the only
on it?
one that the nachos.
Wait, why
I
does
would
your
ship
shirt
them-
say MILF on it?
because, bro, man, I love frogs.
Is
I
it
have
the,
so many.
is it the
I have-
frog and
I've-
toad
I've-
frog too?
No, it's not. It's just a MILF, and he's
Oh.
sitting on a toadstool, and it says, "Man, I love
Okay,
frogs."
but like
on
the
top.
nachos, I didn't even see. I was just shitting. I was like playing Planet Coaster. Yeah, they probably shit, bro. They probably shit. There's no
They
way they
were
were actually
Fuego.
shit.
They look fast,
Trulies. I'm sorry. Like, are we boating now? Is that
Okay,
what's
was I?
happening?
Did I text you the other night?
No.
The day I was the night I was supposed to go to Islands, which is the day before I was supposed to
Oh
go to Epic.
no!
I got like blackout, and not Gavin. Jesus Christ, Alex just spilled something. Hey, he's naked.
Fucking tragic.
Um,
Is Hey, he's stripping right in front of us right now. We're gonna...
Hey, come back closer to the cam. No, I started trying some Trulies at the bar. This bartender was like, "Yeah, Trulies are so much better than High Noon," and I was like, "I don't believe you." So she gave me like a free Truly, and then I fell in love with them. And then I got blackout that night, and I had to walk home from wherever I was, and I could not go to Islands Adventure the next morning.
Any sparkling water is kind of trash, or not sparkling water. Okay. Cider, like hard.
Yeah, I typically would agree, but it's 93 degrees out and I'm hot, and
super light.
These will not give me a hangover, and I've got big plans tomorrow, so I want to be fresh.
I mean, so is a Miller. And it tastes
or a Coors Banquet.
Or a Coors, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, guys, I have Trulies in my goddamn fridge. What do you want me to do?
No, but the thing is, why do you have them ready on the deck? That's what I'm shitposting right now. Is like, just have them ready on the shelf, in your fridge. They're in your fridge. All right. Anyways, look, you have, because the thing is, you have what breweries, like 2 of them within like, or well, fucking 3 of them. You just walk around direction and you're in a brewery.
Yeah, the closest one to me just closed.
Wait. Which one was that?
Descent. Descent. I thought I told you about that. Descent.
Bro.
Yeah,
for what reason? That's crazy.
Tariffs, inflation, recession. You know, we've got a good economy or whatever right now. That's why our ports are empty and people are losing jobs.
Preach.
Yeah, I know.
Man. Okay, but did they get a lot of stuff? Because that does sound kind of weird though. Like, I guess my lack of understanding is, I'm assuming a lot of the breweries or a lot of the stuff would come. Oh, it's ingredients. Fuck yeah. I'm sorry, I had to break it down in my head. Ingredients, all that stuff. Sorry, just breaking it down. Well, quite frankly, breaking it down.
Also, the rent there, because you know the greedy landlords need to make more money to make up for costs.
It's every year. No, trust me. I live in Northern Virginia. It's like no reason getting put up $200, $300. Rent's already $2K, $2.5K to live.
Okay,
but.
Also, I don't see it.
Regardless, listen, guys. It's got to get out of the way. We gotta stop the big chicken tender debacle right now. Okay. What are your thoughts on chicken tenders, Alex?
Wallen ballin.
Okay, wait. What are your thoughts on chicken tenders?
They're like one of the greatest foods like ever. Okay, I'm not gonna say that, but like. They're pretty fucking good. I'd fuck up some chicken.
Hold on. You just said, I mean, I kind of agree. Like, you know, like not one of the best ever, but like
they're just so reliable.
Okay,
and you know what I have to say to all you chicken tenders eaters is grow the fuck up.
Okay, but hear me out. I know it's time and it's place. I'm not gonna go to the Atlantis, the new restaurant they're opening, and order fucking chicken tenders.
Yeah. you want to eat some like alien squid pussy or whatever weird shit that has to offer, you know? Like
no, do not. PSA: do not eat the black burger.
Does it have alien squid pussy in it?
No, but
it
does not do nice things to your stomach.
Yeah, because it's just pure food.
Okay,
dye.
But hear me out. If you're hammered, alcohol and a lot of carbs don't do good things for your stomach. So
well, that probably didn't help either. But
also, like,
bro. The next day was rough, and I have not nice to look at. Let's just say that.
What's this?
I have the golden Pilsner Yingling koozie for my Truly, even though I'm also drinking Yingling Golden Pilsners.
Well, I'm just look. You need to go to the gas station, bro.
The block.
Truly's. I'm just gonna.
I'm
gonna tweet at TDR right now. Are Truly's acceptable?
Hey, this crack right here. This is a Truly. What is this? It's the girliest looking drink besides the last one I just had. Arctic Berry, and I am.
Oh my god! I am blitzed. You're a white girl drunk.
White girl wasted.
Jesus Christ.
I'm about to be on Truly's. Listen, I didn't know. I thought this was a safe place. I come on here. This is one of my, you know, I come on to this podcast to have fun, and I
got triggered.
But when you like B&M's and drink Truly, it's a little bit different.
I wish I saw you. I wish I saw you at Epic because you would have caught these motherfucking hands.
No, y'all would have been.
And then we would have rode one of the
would've
great
got you a
Mac rides or
trophy.
Intamin products in the park after that. Because there's no B&Ms. Because there's no need.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest.
Remember when I kicked Scooby?
I'm gonna be honest here though. Like, what? Here's something to think about. What B&M would actually be interesting enough to be put in besides a flyer?
Damn it.
Because like
maybe a wing
I
coaster.
think the flyer's dead or close to dying. Like we haven't seen one since Flying Dinosaur, and I think that's the last time we saw them work with B&M besides the Septicoaster, where it's the clone of Hulk.
I mean, I would say you could do the hyper model for Isle of Burke and just have some big ass,
or a wing coaster.
Or a wing coaster and just make it, because guess what? Guess what the fucking shitty Intamin, guess what the fucking Intamin did while I was in line for that shitty ass Intamin coaster? It broke.
You wanna know what Raptor does for me every time I go on it?
Breaks.
I'm like, I don't want to hear it, bro. It's these new rides or these cheap ass parks. Like B&M, like Rapterra shouldn't be a gamble. That's why I was joking. I'm like, hey, this is a good replacement because it's actually just like Volcano. You don't know if you're gonna get on or not.
Listen, I don't know. Or do you know the Drunk Riders? Their spinoff, the spooky spinoff, Spills, Chills, and Thrills.
Yes.
I had to turn that shit off because of the fucking B&M slander that was going on.
Oh no, it's good. It makes sense. It's a lot.
Tyler said, this guy Tyler said B&M inverts are bad and the best ones are mid. And I said, you're fucking insane. And you don't enjoy roller coasters. Every time he opened his mouth, I would just skip until somebody else started talking. I don't want to hear anything that you have to say because you have a fucking wrong opinion. The worst, it's the other way around. The worst B&Ms,
that's what I'm saying.
Or the worst B&M inverts are still fun.
The B&M inverts are the best models, in my opinion.
I would say hyper, but I could see like hyper. Raptor's my least favorite invert, and I still
Raptor fucking sucks.
I know it does.
Sucks. Like it's like
Raptor
bottom 20 ride for me.
I still rather ride that than most inverts, though, or most Intamins.
Most? Oh my god, bro!
I'm gonna pull up a list of like the majority of Intamins that really suck, and be like, yeah.
The list. There's like 3 rides on it.
I'm saying, bro, like
kidding, but
this truly has 0% juice. I thought I was doing this for my health.
So. Yes.
I am going to need to drink a water after this because I need to be hydrated.
I'm thinking what truly funny. What I'm thinking what could they use the new stand-up model for, the surf coaster? Because that's what I'm curious about.
World.
No.
They can make
the Universal Park. Where could they use that?
They can make the seat more uncomfortable and pretend it's Igor doing like a prostate exam on you. It'd be called like Igor's naughty experiments or something.
No, I think they should just call it Igor's prostate exam.
Instead of the seat being like this, it's just right up in your ass. Which Igor, hopefully we get Alex's Igor sound bit.
Yes, because otherwise, yeah. But back to the chicken tender thing. So apparently, I think it's being made blown out way out of proportion. But
I think Wallen Ballin is right for the first time in his life.
All right. So this did start off with Wallen Ballin tweet, but then it's blown up to everyone and everything talking about chicken tenders right, chicken tenders wrong in theme parks, and I'm just like, okay. So Wallen, probably all know Wallen. Epic Universe.
I was gonna say I'm trying to find it.
Loves everything Universal. Obviously every day probably 500 tweets talking about Epic Universe, stuff that Universe does. So it comes out that there's at some of these restaurants you can now get for kids menu chicken tenders. And now, then I'm assuming people are taking that and on a first take that as like, oh my gosh, you're ruining what these restaurants are meant to be, cheapening them, and I'm just like, some people agree. You know, I see both sides, right? You know, as someone who has, you know, say if I go somewhere crazy, and I don't know what they're cooking with, say it's peanut oil, say there's a lot of I want something but it has avocado, gotta substitute. I'm allergic to a few things. I just say fuck it, I'll go with something that's simpler. Now, like I said earlier, would I go to Atlantis and get fucking chicken tenders? Hell the fuck no. Like, I'm not gonna go to like anywhere in Helios bar like and get chicken tenders. Like, that's not. But it all depends. If I'm going to like where that place is, a cafe place.
I got blocked. I got blocked for this argument.
Wait, which one?
Yeah,
the bistro?
No.
Sorry.
This person, Danny Ferry Drew SDB, said, "Why is chicken tenders at Epic such a big deal? I don't know. Some people have food preferences and can only eat things of certain textures, and chicken tenders tend to be safe food for people with preferences like that. Why do you care so much?" And then Kalen backed me up because, you know, he's a vegan giga chad. And I said, well, it's not exactly a safe food for chickens. That's why I care. And Kalen said, exactly. Mm-hmm. And then that person blacked me because typically advocating for animals gets you there.
I mean, for me, I'd be like,
how dare you?
I'd be like, look, we could do way better in all that aspect, but regardless, that is.
I think Wallen Ballin's take is that it cheapens it, and that, you know, I get it. You know, I'm not. This isn't about autistic people. Like that's a separate thing. But, you know, grow the fuck up. You don't need to eat chicken tenders.
Eat what the fuck you want.
There's also that. That's
what I'm saying. I'm like, this gets down to like, okay, so.
I mean, he is the king of like rage bait, right?
Well,
like
yeah,
that is his existence.
I feel like at this point we're monitoring what people eat. Like, isn't that not weird? Like,
that's crazy. Like, if I want to go to Epic Universe and.
Like basically, because like we're saying like, oh, we're gonna monitor what people eat now, but basically all the alcoholism that happens at these parks. Oh, I should have.
Nobody knew how fucking fucked that is.
Well, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. I get where people are coming from. I see both sides. I'm just like, at the end of the day, it's your theme park.
Oh my god! God forbid my food is not as fun as purple pizza or my black burger at Epic Universe. God forbid I get like a meal for my child.
That's exactly what I was saying. The main argument too is like,
who the fuck cares? It's food. Like, it's like going to Red Robin. Like, where's my burger? Why are you ordering chicken tenders at Red Robin? It's a burger. Like, what the fuck?
To be fair, it is more acceptable to get chicken tenders at Red Robin, but
to be fair, this is Wallen Ballin's tweet. Hot take: American theme park guests need to expand their palate past carb-coated chicken deep fried in fat. It's a shame to see these beautiful restaurants cheapened in this way. He thinks it's cheapened that way, which I get it, because guess what? If you went to a French restaurant or any Michelin star restaurant, which obviously theme parks are not, but if it's, like you said, Atlantic, something nice, does it cheapen it? And I'm playing devil's advocate. This is a guy who's blocked by Wallen Ballin. I've been blocked from that guy since day one. Like, it's a badge of honor, so-and-so.
I have a rebuttal for that. So I think it's like, does it? Oh, like, no, it doesn't, because the amount of people ordering chicken tenders is gonna be so little. Or if you're gonna see chicken tenders coming out on your plate, are you really gonna be look at it the whole way as it's passing by you? Look at the people and be like, oh my fucking god, they have chicken tenders and fries. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or are you gonna snap out?
It's just an entitled argument at that point.
Exactly. Like, you could be like,
excuse me, people eat children's food.
Excuse me, sir. Could you mind if you place me somewhere else from this little runt that's ordered chicken tenders and fries, and not my beignets? Like,
listen. You guys are right, but also so is Wallen Ballin. Right? Is right. It is cheapened. It is lame, and American theme park guests should expand their palate. That is what it comes.
I
down
agree
to.
with that,
I agree with that. The last
Exactly.
one,
So
but
you're right, and as is he. Like
I think
so.
they're
As
still
a
running a business though. They gotta like make sure they
yeah,
cater to everyone, and
yeah,
cater to the
and,
kids. And sure,
and
it's chicken tenders. They can't be as well themed as like the purple pizza or whatever.
or the squid
But like,
alien pussy or whatever that one meal is.
yeah, that or like, but like, like they got to do something that's just like plain and like, because God, like there could just be weird little Timmy who can, who's like 43 and only eats chicken tenders.
So I'm
So,
saying people
Yeah,
forget.
my advice to Timmy is grow the fuck up.
well, yeah, but,
But no, people
Timmy,
forget though that like they see the size of like small cities like every day in these parks, like so they're
Yeah.
gonna get and then excuse me, like tens of millions of people by the end of the year. So you're gonna get a huge demographic of people, so many different group types going in. You're gonna need your options. I brought up the argument earlier. There's so much advocacy for vegans and vegetarianism. They could say fuck you to that, and then it's like the same thing. It's like,
Like it is at 99% of other theme park
Yeah.
chains.
So
Therein lies the issue, which is why Disney and Universal are different, especially I think because of their location.
right,
It being in Orlando is very
They're also
friendly
the
towards
main
a
ones
lot
in
of their-
Cali, SoCal.
and then Cali, obviously, like if you have any allergy, any dietary restriction, California is a place to be.
even Disney too.
Well, yeah, that's what I was just saying. Yeah, Disney and
Hella-
Universal make huge leaps and bounds for dietary.
like the head chef of the kitchen. My mom has like a lot of like food allergies. The head chef of the kitchen came out to our table, asked my mother like,
Mhm.
"What can't you eat?" and like made sure he like wrote it down, and then nothing. It was perfect. Like,
Yeah.
I will say, as much as I hate Disney, they do a great job on their food and staff and all that. Like,
Yeah.
Because they know
It
that's
was-
important. Like making people like food and stuff. It's important. And for the adventurous out there, they can be adventurous. For the people that want to just ride the rides and just eat what they're familiar with, they can do that too.
That, which is, by the way, that is maybe I was just raised different or my autism's different, but like that is so crazy to eat what's comfortable. Like, dude, obviously I'm a vegan, blah blah blah, but like it's a moral and ethical thing. It's not a pickiness. Like I will literally eat and try any fucking thing in the world that doesn't have animal parts in it. Right? I love food. And I love trying different things. So, like, and I get that certain people, for some reason, whatever their brain chemistry is, they don't like doing that.
I will
Teach
say
their own.
textures are pretty. Textures like there's no way in hell you're gonna have me eat, even if you put a vegan version of it, like blood sausage. I'm sorry, I'm just probably never gonna try that when I go to UK.
I can't. Yeah, no,
It's like I'm sorry. It's like
it's so bad.
I'm sorry. Like, there's just certain things like I know texture wise and like conceptually what it is. I probably will not like it, but I will try it. I will probably know.
Can you put Wallenballen on our thumbnail?
Do I have to
Or
like
chicken
ask him
tender?
for copyright or something? Like,
I mean, you can always ask him,
Chicken tenders on
or chicken tender.
Just a bunch of chicken tenders.
I still want the meme,
And then
hot take meme. And
Oh my God,
like,
West! You should make the what is that thing called at Epic Universe? Like the Kronos. Make the Kronos out of chicken tenders. Like the front gate thing. Just make it
Oh,
a
yeah.
chicken tender.
and then
And
have
I make
like,
the
Wallen
little-
crying
and I'm
in front
sitting
of
there.
it.
Yeah, me and Wallen are flicking it off, crying.
And then make the little Land's chicken. Like the little land icon. Sorry, anyway.
Oh man, so epic. How epic is it?
I
I
rate
guess
it-
let me
I
get
rate
my
it-
little trip report out here first because mine's nowhere near as epic. But
I rate it 10 out of 10 epics.
did I talk about the KD trip last week at all yet, or no?
Was that me? Was that with me, you, and
And Shane.
Shane? I don't know. I don't know what it was.
In case I didn't, I have 2 KD trips last week. Went with the person who made the logo, a shout out Shane, a good friend of mine. Been a long time since we just did a little day trip there, and yeah, I forgot I forgot Alex's cards being a stoner, so I didn't know G Leaf was just 30 minutes away. Shout out to G Leaf. We're not sponsored, I swear, but like, there's literally a dispensary 30 minutes. Just 30 minutes down from KD, so, and it's legal there, like, so you can go in just for recreational.
Where's this?
Short pump.
In Virginia?
Yeah.
It's legal? When did that become legalized?
Last
It's
year.
Was
Oh,
last
okay,
year.
because Tyler, my buddy Tyler P was talking about his edibles and all that. So, hell yeah, I love Short Pump. That's a cool area.
Yeah, actually reminds me a lot of Nova. Not gonna lie. Like
The
that
drivers,
mall.
especially, dude.
There's no good food or culture in that mall because it's just like
Absolutely
like
not.
it's like pure bullshit, gentrified nonsense.
Hey, Ford's Garage
So
is
is all of Richmond.
pretty good, but
Yeah,
I'm a
that's
burger.
that's a
stan.
bullshit chain. Yeah, you
Okay,
probably
yeah,
like
but-
chicken tenders at your theme parks, so
Look, I will never back down on a good burger. I'm sorry, like burgers,
Burger.
like.
Homely Good
anyways,
Burger may take your order.
yeah, like the burger I had from Vegan International, fucking slapped.
Unlike my barbecue, god damn it.
Why did you order whatever you ordered, bro?
I was so fun. Probably because I was stoned to the bone, bro. I was stoned that whole fucking weekend, dude. So, okay, you don't know, Alex, but I was hyping up this restaurant. I was like, yo, they got these chicken wings and they have this buffalo chicken wings, right? And they are to die for. So West hears for like days on end about this buffalo chicken wing. And then I'm ordering my chicken wings and it says sauce flavor. And I just slam that barbecue instead of fucking
but
buffalo.
Dead ass though, I like, but he's going so fast and he's doing it so naturally that I'm like, oh, I guess he changed. Like I'm looking at him bake this, I'm like, oh, I guess he changed his mind. You know, wants the barbecue.
But you don't say anything, right? Because you're baked as hell.
No, because like I'm assuming that like he wants barbecue now.
That's what he's doing.
Because
Like,
he's so natural, he's so fast and just doing what he's doing. Like he's been here 3,000 times. Like okay, like he wants barbecue this time. All right. Then he sit down, pull up. He's like, "What the fuck? Did they fuck up my order?" And I was like, "I saw you put barbecue in the fucking kiosk, bro." Don't do drugs, kids.
That's how I ripped the pen.
Oh shit! I need to grab mine.
Yeah, exactly.
No, Epic, or no, continue with your KD.
Okay, so Katie,
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Raptera broke down on us, went around somewhere. Grizzly's fucking ripping. It's running
Of course.
like by summer, low key could be a top 30 ride for me. That's kind of crazy, but just being honest. Yeah, but otherwise, Twisted Timbers has 2 trains again after going back on Sunday. So that helped out exponentially, even though that Sunday was kind of busy. I think a lot of people were gonna do a half day Saturday, and then it rained them out, and then I think the park closed. And they're like, "All right, fuck it, we're gonna use our ticket for tomorrow," and that's exactly what happened. But around 6-8, nothing. Like Grizzly, Zen Rides, Twisted Timbers, 1 train wait. Raptera was in the walk on, and I saw good friend Timmy. So this is the trip after. This is yesterday's trip. Just went simple for a half day. Actually met up with K-Bob Tech. Hit me with a great buzz there. Had some great dabs. OG Kush and Barry Bonds. That shit was hitting. We rode Grizzly, Twist Timbers. Sorry, his number 1 was not open, but hey, we still had a great time. Also,
K-Bob's number 1 is I-305.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I when you mentioned him, I went and looked. I don't have him blocked, so that's good.
Just block random people now.
I block people if I don't agree. If I think your opinion's stupid, I pretty much should block you right then and there.
Honestly, I wish I had that mental, strength.
It's so much easier because then my mental strength doesn't get drained
But
with
there's
bullshit.
See, for me though, there's a thing that in my brain that's just I need to disagree with this mother because he's just that stupid. I need to make sure he's just dumb as fuck. I need to make sure he's aware of that. So that's why I guess I don't. But
Yeah, but the problem is the people that are truly dumb as fuck will never be aware of it because
Yeah.
therein lies the issue with being dumb as fuck.
you're
That's
dumb as
how-
fuck.
That's how we got where we are.
Fuck. I kind of want to order more birria tacos now.
You should order a DoorDash of Trulies to your door.
So, I'm assuming they only sold Trulies at Epic Universe, so they brainwashed you.
I don't even know. No, they had their own thing called Neutral. It wasn't even Truly's there. They had like Neutral. So
What?
yeah, I don't even
Wait,
know. I never seen that
wait.
brand in my life.
Wait, no, did I fuck up? Is that what I was supposed to be drinking?
Is
I
it like what
love
they sell
Neutral.
at Islands?
Yeah, no, Neutral's delicious.
I didn't try it because
I think I
I'm
fucked
just
up. I
thinking
think
like
when I
alcohol.
bought these, I was thinking about Neutral.
Really?
Whoops. It tastes like pure juice. Like that's what makes them so good. Like the watermelon one tastes like watermelon juice.
Well,
Oh. Ty, do you want to talk about your epic time first, and then I'll go into my week-long trip?
yeah.
Unless Wes has more.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I
I
will.
was just wondering.
Week.
When
Shout
it
out
came
K-Bob.
to
Getting you faded.
when it came to Epic, what were y'all most looking forward to at first before you went in?
At first, honestly, I guess just the idea of like, this is gonna sound like corny as fuck, but like in my lifetime, I haven't really had like at least like this like open for me. So like I guess like the idea of just like going to like a brand new like untouched theme park like for the first time like on opening year, that was kind of like just cool and just experience it all. But I guess like for individual lands, I was really excited for Darkmoor, and in my opinion, Darkmoor definitely delivered.
One of the rides, I didn't think it was gonna be a top ride, but something that I was most excited to experience because I thought it was a little bit different was actually one of my very few letdowns. And not that it was bad, but again, when you get overhyped in your head, that can happen. I was very excited because I thought it would be a really cool, cool concept. Was the Donkey Kong Kart Madness,
Oh yeah,
and
you haven't talked about that at
I
all.
That ride,
I I really think it did not deliver on the whole like jumping the track thing. Like I think if you didn't know it was supposed to be jumping the track, like and you were some like random kid or whatever the fuck, you wouldn't know you were jumping tracks.
um,
It looks cool from the
yeah,
outside looking in, but
but riding is different.
like that's the
Yeah.
thing. Like I don't know. You guys, everybody played like Donkey Kong on Super SNES. You know, Donkey Kong Country, bong bong, all those jumps, bro. Put some up and downs. Put some airtime on those jumps. Like they were just be like, oh, the track's missing, and the track would just disappear, and you would just go straight.
Did that
And
ride
it's like,
also feel like jank as fuck to you? I liked it, but it was just jank as fuck.
so it's on a boom. So it's never gonna
Yeah,
be the smoothest ride, right? It's on a boom.
yeah,
So
it was
I
definitely.
bet,
I guess I
yeah,
was expecting a smoother ride, just
yeah.
not there.
Well,
But
it's not a B&M, so
the Inton's like the smoothest ride in the park. All right.
yes,
Ugh.
it also is the least reliable in the park. So
Over monsters and Battle
Well,
of
coaster
Ministry,
wise,
bro.
coaster wise, yeah, but Ministry and Monsters, that those two fucking are nightmares.
but yeah, to answer your question, I was very looking forward to that Donkey Kong ride. I think I mentioned in a previous podcast, maybe when we had Airtime Mike on. Like obviously everybody's hyped for Ministry, Monsters, and whatever the Starfall, Stardust, whatever. But yeah, I would. That was the only thing that I was like a little bit let back from. Although the fact that the Mario World has like two lands in itself is
Oh
awesome.
yeah,
That was so cool. The music
it's
changes. It
they're
has its
completely
own.
different from each other too.
Yeah, exactly. It has
They're
its
not
own.
similar.
It has its own separate area. You go through a pipe. Like it is beautiful. Both those lands are awe-inspiring. Truly.
The whole park.
So
Oh yeah,
Fuck.
it's
The whole
so
fucking
too epic.
park.
it's unfortunate
Yeah.
that it sounds like Donkey Kong. Cause like it just sounds like the consensus. No one's talking about Donkey Kong, Minecart Madness.
Also, that ride, that coaster is the most unreliable.
Donkey Kong.
That one's yes, that thing was down like all the time.
That was
when I
made
there.
in house
Yeah,
though, right? That was like made by
it did.
Separate.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's Universal
which
Creative.
and also it's like it's previews. So like the whole week, I had in the back of my head like it's not going to be like what it's supposed to be, of course. And like I think Ty would definitely agree with this. We got really lucky. The crowds, like the amount of tickets they sold, were like fuck all. So like it was like just empty. The park was empty. Like I
So
think like
I was
four
extra
kids.
lucky. Actually, whenever or if we could go into it, I mean, that was one of the towards the middle, towards the end of the day. But you guys know Cassie from El Toro?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She, obviously moved down here. So I in my group there was a girl with us that had the ADA pass. She had like a bad hip or whatever. So minecart was down, like you just said. We got they opened it and then it instantly went to 60 minutes. And I went up with that girl Stephanie, and she was like, getting our return time, and she's like, no, and I was like, oh, Cassie. I was like, yo, Cassie, like, you're awesome on Otero, like I love seeing you in Six Flags. And she hooked us up, I think, and she was like, no, I got you. So we had a return time of like 20 minutes, even though it was supposed to be an hour.
That's sick.
So yeah, so we waited 20 minutes. Some of the guys got some drinks, whatever, and then when it's 20 minutes like that, you pretty much end up going through the express pass. So
Yeah.
it was awesome. Yeah, so that's part of why I had such an amazing experience. I mean, yeah, the crowd size was probably less than 10,000 that day.
Way
But yeah,
less.
I was there for one day and I got 8 laps on Monsters, and I rode every single attraction there except for the yellow side of Stardust. It never opened.
Damn,
Also,
that's pretty lucky.
I told West, I called him when I left because it was one of those magical universal experiences. Um, we were in line for Stardust. It was down most of the day, unreliable mock, and it opened at like 5 or 6 or 7. And so we get in line, and or maybe even later, like maybe closer to like 7:38. And so we start waiting, and then it's like crazy long. And a couple people leave, including the girl Stephanie. I think her name's Stephanie with the ADA pass. She leaves, and this person's like, one of the employees is like, wait, you have your ADA? She's like, yeah, why are you waiting in that? She's like, no, come here, we'll take you to the metal detectors. And I mean, this line was 2.5 hours at this point. So she calls us, there's like one other guy of me still chilling, and we sprint to the metal detectors and end up waiting 20 minutes, get
Damn.
right on through, right to the station. So you want to talk about that magical experience, like where a single, all 8 of us too. There's no, maybe 7 of us. 2 guys went and they were trying to redo their ministry of magic, but it was amazing. And no, that ride's really good. It wasn't dueling, so I'm trying not to rate it yet.
Wait, your ride wasn't dueling?
No, I told you, yellow was
See
down the whole
that
day.
that's what makes that ride so good for me. Is the
Yes,
dueling
so
aspect.
so
It
I'm
was-
I'm waiting. Uh, so I'm waiting till
You
I go
said
back.
in text that was your new number one, bro.
No, I didn't. My new number one is Monsters Unchained.
Bro, you literally said
Same.
I can go back. Hold on.
Fucking
Go
same.
back.
I have the
Yeah,
screenshot. I have
I said
screenshot.
I said I have a new number one, and it was referencing Monsters Unchained,
Mm-mm.
taking Rise of the Resistance.
Hold up. Hold up.
Bouncing off what Ty just said real quick though, I think it was only because the was so dead for me at least. But the
Yeah,
amount of like times they like were like, "Do you want to rewrite?" or I have to like stay in my seat, they would let me.
hell yeah.
Like that never ever happens at a Universal park. So like, yeah, I got really lucky, and like that definitely helps my opinion of the park. I
Yeah,
think, and like other rides, but
Monsters. New number one.
I think the first 2 days I was there, I rode a Monsters 11 times.
fuck
They're
yeah,
dead.
dude. Yeah, dude.
Like,
So
that's
I
with
did
it closing at 7:30. It
I
closed
did
early.
8 laps on Monsters and got literally everything but yellow.
My first day, my first day I got everything but I think Ministry and I think there's like one other ride I didn't get on. It
So
was the
Ministry
spot.
was the only one with the queue, but again, we have the ADAs, so like when we got our
Yeah.
time, we just sprinted on. But she only got the pass for 3. But Nelson, who was from TP Thuzies, he's been on a couple podcasts I've listened to. Dude, this guy is 6'8". He's from Atlanta. He knows Antonio. Shout out them and TP Thuzies, obviously, and that new group who welcomed me with open arms. I'm not a paying member. He gave me a shirt. I got a fucking keychain. Got a fucking shirt, hand sanitizer, and fanny pack. Like that guy, I told him if it's okay with you, Wes, like I want to have him on. That guy is amazing. He was so cool. Shame he's so short though, but Wes, I promise you, if I said something was my number one, I was referencing.
Yeah, I see.
Monsters. Yeah, no, it's Kelly's new number one. Tom's wife.
I will say, Stardust Racers is really, really fucking like it's a, like top 10 ride for me, both sides. But
I'm trying
it's
not to
not
rank
better
it
than-
yet until I get a duel.
So I'll start. I guess I did 3 days, so I guess I kind of have like a little bit more of a gate, and I don't know, but I kind of went down. My first day was kind of on a whim. First day I was going to Islands and Studios, and then do it Tuesday and Wednesday. But I was just like, fuck it. And then I went to the tribute store and saw like the whole mock-up like mini model of the park, and I was like, fuck. And I already bought my tickets for Tuesday and Wednesday, so I went to the park and was just like, can I just go in today? And they're like, yeah. And they fixed my ticket. So, yeah, I walking like a park has never given me chills like Epic Universe has. Like it's just like it's crazy. Like it's so there's so many like small details that like and like everywhere you look, everything is like in theme. Like shit you wouldn't look at normally is like detailed to the max. It doesn't.
I had shivers and almost cried in Isle of Burke.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. I walked in the whole like just Celestial Valley, like, and like the music playing, like the soundtrack, and like just and like sure, no shade, yeah, obviously, like, and that's my biggest complaint with the park. There's no shade, and like the fact that there's no shade is that there's no trees, and you can see like the walls for Super Mario Land and all that.
Yep.
Burning blade from over the park, but like that'll get better in 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah.
So like I'm not worried about that. There's also like they need to expand the park, obviously, but they will do that. I'm not worried about that either.
Paris was really cool, and obviously the reveal going into that into that ride was really, really cool.
Oh yeah. Oh god, Ministry. Let me start with Ministry real quick. So I wrote that I got a return time at 11 on Tuesday while waiting in line for Monsters because it went down that it didn't open until like 11:30. I was in line. I got the return time. I was like, fuck yeah. That was like stressful as hell. I got 2 rides on it my whole trip. I almost got 3, but I didn't want to wait 2 hours for it. So I was like, whatever.
Not worth it.
That's what I'm saying. The queue is better than the ride, in my opinion.
Which ride?
Yeah.
Ministry of Magic.
Damn.
The queue is not saying the ride is bad. If the ride was at Studios, it'd be the best ride in the park probably. No. I wouldn't say that, but
wow,
it would be.
It'd be better than fucking ET, bro. I know what you're thinking.
Oh, probably. I love ET a lot, so I don't know.
Dude, me and Alex are cut from the same cord, except for his B&M hating.
But no, it's just spoiler. Can I spoil? Can I give spoilers?
Yeah, just say it, okay. And then Wes can.
Spoiler warning.
Spoiler for everyone. Sorry, spoilers.
Spoiler for everyone. But they talk about the animatronics, and yes, the animatronics, the whole park, the animatronics are fucking amazing. Like even on Ministry, but there's like 4 or 5 animatronics the whole ride that are like actually like worthwhile.
I was gonna say I thought Ministry was just screens.
And yeah, most of it's just like it's 95%. Yeah. And like the screens are and all the screens. I will say
I don't get the hype for it.
I don't either. And all the screens, like even on Monsters and whatever ride has screens, like they're definitely like OLED like 4K displays. Like they looked fucking amazing. And like sometimes like even like it was so good. I was like, is it? Like because people were talking about like they can't tell if like the animatronics are like people or not. And I saw like on the screens, I was like, is that a fucking animatronic? But
some of the Dracula scenes, I was like, wait, oh my god, I was like, wait a second, that's insane. Like the how they blend reality with technology and just like holy fuck.
Yeah, that fucking Yeah, to get off Ministry. Ministry is good, really good. Like number one in the park, or like even number 2 or 3 in my opinion. I still rather ride other rides other than Ministry.
I think the reveal going through the whatever the
Ministry Magic.
yeah,
The
yeah,
Foo
like,
Flames, yeah.
yeah. I
Oh,
think
that's amazing.
I think that is better than the ride. Like honestly,
Oh,
go do
100%.
that. Be like, okay, look, I'm in the Ministry. Go enjoy all that. The glass jade panels, all that, dude. That ride. Spoilers for again, spoiler. But it's supposed to be like the elevator thing. They should have and could have had 1,000 more drops type of
Oh
thing.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Tower of Terror is a
There's
far
like 2.
superior ride to that. There was zero type. There was 1 or 2. One is small, the other's like the drop. Like,
Yeah.
bro, there should be like 3 times that many. Like, what are we doing? Like, you're in a machine that can drop you like that. You should be doing that more.
And I will like the ride system itself is fucking awesome. Like I'm not gonna say it's
cool.
bad. It's to dumb it down. It's pretty much a Kuka. Do like the crazy flips like Monsters or Forbidden Journey would. It just kind of like tilts you side to side and up and down and all that.
Yo, real
so, like,
quick,
on your back.
this is crazy. I had a shout outs to Rakeem, Overkill Coasters, working on, I think it was Grizzly, if I remember correctly. Because he was like, holy shit, it's like, I just realized this is you. Because he's just messaging out. It was like, but I was working. It's like, I checked your restraint. I was like, yeah, I remember you. You didn't stable me. So shout out to Rakeem for not stabling me on Grizzly.
I'm gonna try to talk to Rakeem now. Not stapled.
Katie has some of the best ops, bro. Like,
I really want to get back and do obviously the duel on there, but also I want to be unstapled because it is violent airtime, right, on Stardust.
Oh, so yeah, it's confirmed actually violent.
No, yeah, the airtime on Stardust is fucking like that. It's the best airtime at any Universal Park, hands down.
Oh, yes. So I guess it
has better airtime than Velocicoaster.
Well, it's not
violent.
Based off of Velocicoaster doesn't,
Yeah, but like you know what I mean. Like the airtime the Velocicoaster has is nothing. Stardust.
So I can't wait to ride Yellow, and guess what, Mr. Westifer?
Wait, don't people say one side's better? Is that cap?
In my opinion, it's green's a little better.
Okay.
Because there's like a double up on it, and I don't. It just depends. Like, they're both pretty fucking similar, and like.
So
for me, my rankings. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
The only difference I heard was green does the spin like on its way up, and yellow does it on its way down.
I think green has like a tiny bit more air too. Like the way it, like just like the ending, like after like that twisted hill, like
that was what I was thinking. That was gonna be the main differentiator. Like, it's gonna be that roll because one of them you take up, so you're gonna get probably floater up, and then you're gonna get regular air down. And then the other one, you're getting floater up, and then you're getting each death roll down.
Yeah,
I will say,
if you're on the left side on the yellow, it's supposed to be amazing.
Yeah, yellow, the roll, that celestial spin roll was definitely.
I'm imagining with like people screaming and yelling next to you, like imagining like playing it like you're like you have like a big group, like you get on the same train on.
That's my favorite part of the ride.
Like
the whole like.
You know what? Just go into Stardust. I don't care. Just go into it.
The first half of Stardust is great. Like the dueling part is really cool, but the second half, when you're like side by side with the other train the whole time, is fucking crazy. Like the way that the fucking train rolling over you, the spin, you just watch it go over you, like on green side, and then you go over. Like they're so close to each other. Like, you think you can high five them, like probably touch their hands. And like I'm over there like pointing at people, like screaming at them, like it's just that like the dueling aspect for me is like what made it so high up in my rankings. Like like the ride itself, like both sides are great. Green's a little better because there's more airtime, but I rode yellow first actually because it's a shorter line, and I also didn't know like how to pick sides. I didn't. Like,
I mean, only one side was open, which I think inflated the queue by a lot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
You should get my text there, Rush.
Yeah, I got your text. Go fuck yourself.
Go ahead and read it. No, read it. Read it what it says.
Just fuck yourself. You know that, yeah. Just
What's
you
that
know
text
you're
say,
in the
Wes?
most spoiled place to be a thuzy. Just.
What does it say? What's happening?
He sent me a confirmation order for Epic Universe ticket tomorrow. No.
Are you coming back tomorrow?
I am going back tomorrow.
Lucky motherfucker.
And I haven't told Wes and I haven't told my brother yet. And I'm gonna tell Jordan when I'm there. I'm gonna say, hey, check my location.
Even the fucking onboard audio on Star, like the trains itself, the music, fucking slaps, especially at night. There's, I think Wes told me this at Kingsman the day before. There's two different soundtracks that play throughout the day. Like it's the same song every ride, but like
No, I'm extremely
the more
happy. I'm just jealous.
the day is like the nighttime is a little bit more like dubsteppy, I guess, or like upbeat, and the day is like more epic, pun intended. But
I only got the night ride, so I gotta.
it's definitely better at night, just because of the trains. But yeah, the way they just look, it's just so aesthetically pleasing, I guess. Yeah. Wes, Ty, I'll let you take over. I gotta go to the bathroom.
So yeah, I got all said and done 8 laps on Monsters Unchained, which was amazing. I did not spin that much on the Curse of the Werewolf ride. It's fun. It's cool. I actually don't know if I prefer this or Hiccup's Wing Gliders, to be honest.
Wait, which ride?
The Curse of the Werewolf versus Hiccup's Wing Gliders. I think that's a pretty good.
So is Hiccups the coaster?
Yeah, Hiccups.
See, I always confuse that with the I forgot what manufacturer made it, but the fucking like flying.
Yeah,
fly ride thing.
Yep. I don't know which one I prefer. I did not spin that much on Curse of the Werewolf, so I think Hiccups was a better overall family experience. But it is an Intamin, so I'm just going to give Curse of the Werewolf the W there. Yeah, Minecart sadly was my least favorite. I think Mario Kart was awesome. I went into it with low expectations because I heard everybody shit on the California version. And I thought it was great. It broke down a few times while we were on it, so we just sat there spamming shells like ghosts and shit.
Really? You can just spam while that happens?
Yeah, well, like it's kind of cool because like as you're going through, you like collect shells, so like you can run out of ammo, but like because it was broken, they just let you sit there. I mean, you weren't getting points or anything, but of the 8 of us that rode, I had the most points, so I was pretty happy.
On what ride? Sorry.
Mario Kart.
Oh, Mario Kart. Yeah, that's a fun ride.
It is now my turn to pee. These Trulies are rendering me.
Well, also while that's happening, I'm just gonna say some of the news here real quick because this will be out probably Wednesday. But basically, if you're thinking about going to Crab Top Thrill 2, they confirmed it May 3rd this weekend. You can
go ride that shit.
What the fuck they did is all the people gonna be like, oh, it's worse. It's so much worse. They definitely ruined the laterals and the launch. The launch should be so much more intense. Yeah, all that shit. You can see if the ride was just middle along or if it was actually like.
I give it 6 days.
6, and it's
not even a week, just 6 days.
Oh shit. No,
I give it 6 days.
Look, I don't know. I just kind of wish they did a bit more with the layout, but if it slaps, it slaps. So I'm not really complaining, right?
Your college better.
I think they were like one right after another. Really didn't matter. They were basically the same run. At least when I rode them, the other gave airtime, and the launch is what you rode them for. So.
Yeah.
But yeah. What? I guess you can continue with what did you get to eat? What did you what surprised you at?
Yeah. So
what is all the stuff?
I guess let me just I try to go like a day by day real quick. So Monday, first ride was Stardust, and then I was already pretty hungry at that point. Like I was gonna eat at Islands, but then went to Epic Universe. It was like 2:00, so I was like, shit. So I went to Das Steakhouse, And
That's
Dark.
in Dark Universe, right?
Yeah, that's like their main dining area or like dining place. Um, and the inside is fucking insane. Like the theming in that in Das Steakhouse is just like it's
Mm,
so well done.
I gotta go.
I will say, if you go, do not get the burger. Not that it was bad; it was a good burger, but
Would you recommend the chicken tenders?
I would recommend the chicken tenders over the just because of what it does to your stomach.
So how
It was
fucked
not
up were you
pleasant
by
on this.
then?
I was sober. I was sober at that.
Oh, okay. So never mind.
Well, okay, alcohol wise, I was sober, but um, yeah, I had that, and of course the drinks later. But let's just say, in the nicest way possible, I guess, like the best way I can say it goes in black but comes out green somehow. Don't ask how. It just does.
Your butt
Um,
dial.
yeah. So I thought I had to go see a doctor for something. Didn't, but it was just the burger. Um, but yeah, I did that. Rode Curse the Werewolf. Uh, that's a fun ride. Curse the Werewolf is pretty fun.
That's the
I
spinning
think.
and spin, right?
Or spinning, Max spinning.
Mock.
That's a
Mock.
mock one. Okay, so which one's the instrument?
Um,
That's so hiccup.
that's yeah, that's Hiccup Swing Glider. Um, yeah, Werewolf is fun. You can definitely tell they had less budget for it than other rides in the park. Especially at the end, there's like the brake run. You can't when you're sitting there because loads 3 trains on it. I'm pretty sure. But when you're just sitting on the brake run, like under the transfer, like by the transfer track or whatever, there's like I think the idea of the ride is like figure out if you're a werewolf or not. I don't really know. But then there's like some like or like lady that like is supposed to tell, and then instead of like having like an animatronic or something or like a screen, they have pretty much just a billboard and like a mannequin next to it. So that was like okay. The cube and the station and like the tunnel thing is really well done though. I will say that. Like I'm not saying it's like a bad ride that like made the ride shit. Like it was definitely just like a budget thing. But like you can tell, they spent their budget for monsters and Ministry of Magic and Celestial Park and all that. So that's another thing I will say too about the whole park is like you can tell where they have more budget for other things and like their priorities, which is fine. You have your big e-tickets that you need to make sure your e-tickets and all that. So, but yeah, I went there. I think I went to Mario Land after that because Monsters to open. That was kind of like I think Monsters was my most anticipated ride. I didn't know any Kuka Arm. I was lucky enough to stay kind of like spoiler free from like pretty much everything before I went to Epic.
You didn't know that ride was a Kuka Arm ride?
I knew it was a Kuka Arm. I knew it was a Kuka Arm
Monsters,
ride,
right?
but I didn't know like the story or like that's Monsters. I didn't know like the story or like the main idea of the ride or anything like what the animatronics would be. Like I haven't seen anything for that. I guess just skipping to Monsters is honestly the best ride in the park, and I think it's the best thing Universal's ever fucking made and conceived. It's so well done, and I think there's maybe during the whole trip there's at least one animatronic not working on it. Ty, you'll probably know it's the last Dracula animatronic. That one wasn't working. After like that, where fucking Victoria Frankenstein like kills her. I think it's supposed to like jump out at you.
The sunbeam.
Yeah, it's like that last Dracula before the ride ends. It's like pulls that chain.
Because I thought it didn't make sense because like he was talking and like the line and like the screen before shows him scrambling after you and then like
yeah,
then anticlimactic he's just sitting there.
So from my understanding, it's supposed to like jump out at you and like swipe at you and then it gets hit by the beam. But I think it wasn't working for me at any 3 days.
Okay.
I could tell it was an animatronic though because they had like the arm behind it and
yeah,
they definitely tested it out while I was there. Because one day the arms are like down and one day like its right arm sticking straight. So they definitely messed with it. It sucks I didn't get to see it, but I'm sure they'll figure it out.
I'll tell you tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully for you it is open tomorrow. Or working at least. But But yeah, that ride is just fucking like from the queue, the facade, the characters in the ride, the story, just all of it is so well
My
thought out, well done.
my very first lap, the first animatronic, the Phantom of the Opera, he was in like B mode because I was like, oh, that's cool. He's playing piano, and then when I
Mhm.
went back on again, immediately after with the group, he reaches
He did
back.
yeah.
I was like, oh shit, because I wasn't expecting him to do that.
I didn't know he did that either. I didn't know anything. He turned around me. I was like, oh my god, like
Hmm.
it's just and the flames coming out of it. Oh, it's just such a like every
Yeah,
like like of course there's a few animatronics are simple like cheap animatronics, just to like sell the point. But like the main animatronics, like the main Frankenstein's, the Draculas, the Frankenstein's monster, I guess.
Wolfman going hard.
Wolfman was sick. Creature of the Black Lagoon. People said that one's like kind of mid. I really that was like honestly one of my favorite animatronics in the whole ride. I just thought.
So what I think they need to do is spruce that area up. Like maybe put him in some water. Like do like the fog with like the laser beams on.
Oh, they should definitely do something like that.
He's literally just chilling in like a concrete corner of the boat. So it's like that. Like the animatronic's fine, but
yeah,
it's that he's just literally in a gray concrete building corner, like down in the corner.
And hopefully they'll add something for that.
Yeah, like
they have some like strobe effects that go on, but like it's nothing like
strobes or like I said, yeah, the misters with the laser beams would be really cool.
But yeah, the whole ride, it's just and the Kuka arm itself, like you can tell compared to Forbidden Journey and that, like I rode both in the same day because I did early entry islands and then park hops. Right. I even did 3 dry parks in one day. That was pretty. Like it was like a 2 hours at Islands and Studios and then Epic Universe the rest of the day. But just the way that it moves and like the motions and all that, and like it's just so much more well thought out than Forbidden Journey. So that I wasn't expecting it to be my favorite ride in the park.
I was hoping it was going to be, and it was, and I was so happy.
Oh, and yeah, I knew it was gonna be like a really good ride.
Okay,
I didn't know it was gonna be
ride. G Prodigy Touches will be excellent. So
you know what ride I thought was just too much fun? Obviously, it's not like the greatest attraction ever, but I just wanted to go on again and again, especially if no wait. Was Fire Drill?
Was that the water ride?
Yes,
I didn't get to ride that,
dude. Let me tell you,
that was the one I didn't.
Listen. There's times where it lines up and like the other boat can't hit you and you could just smoke the other boat. And if it's the whole point is that you're like a firefighter or whatever, putting out fires and shooting targets on, as one of the Viking people. I didn't give a shit about any of the targets except for the ones that soaked my friends on my boat. I was just there doing war crimes, soaking other kids. I was just destroying them, dude.
I wish I rode that now.
Yes, highly recommend riding it. You don't get that wet unless I'm behind you, bullying you.
Crazy.
Yeah, that ride was
what?
That ride was an absolute.
Behind you, bullying you. You think I'm not paying attention? Like
that you're not. This guy's on. For the record, we all have shared cams, and Wes is so disinterested.
I'm miserable. Listening.
He's miserable on his phone. Yeah, locked in.
He's so jealous of us.
He's locked in on TikTok. Like, fuck these guys.
TikTok? I don't even have a TikTok.
I'll be watching you go, oh, Dark. One more thing about Dark Universe. I promise I'll stop. Actually, 2 more things. One, Burning Blade Tavern. Burning Blade Tavern is fucking sick. All right, okay, 3 more things.
Was it sick because you were faded as fuck? Or was it actually...
No. Okay, so it's actually like really well done, the theme as well. Also, I was faded and drunk. But the drinks were good. I think I ended up getting the 2 that were on I forgot what. I know I got them. Oh God, what is it called? Like the margarita one they had, and then I forgot. I got both of those. Those are good. The area at night is definitely better than it is at the day.
Dark Universe, or just that area in general,
or the whole park is better at night. Let me start there.
Well, that's why they only have it open for 2 hours into the night. Sorry, gentlemen.
Okay. On the contrary, though, because there's a hotel, they're gonna have to keep the park open a little. So, like when I was there, they didn't like force you out of anywhere like after 9.
Yeah, they didn't.
I just walked around until like 10:30, 10:40, and then went to Helios and got my Uber. So I don't think it'll be like you won't be able to ride anything, obviously, which sucks. But like you'll still be able to experience the park at night, which is cool. But yeah, the whole park at night is really cool, especially Dark Universe. Dark Universe is definitely better at night just because it's dark, I guess, and like
Actually,
the atmosphere.
besides Celestial Park, that's like the only like areas that I saw at night. So I want to see Nintendo and Isla Berg
Oh,
tomorrow in the dark
they're-
because I know Nintendo's going to light up.
Yeah,
And I'm assuming Isla Berg's water is going to glow and all that crazy shit. So
yeah, Isla Berg was really cool, and I think Nintendo and I also really fucking loved it too.
Yeah,
like that
yeah.
one was just like, I don't know. But yeah,
should I have another Truly or should I have a Yingling right now, boys?
go to Yingling.
Your choice, man.
Yeah, man.
Then going to, I guess we'll go to Owlberg next. Even though I didn't go there next, that was like kind of my last, not second to last stop. Actually, no, I'll go to Nintendo World. We'll save the better for last. Nintendo World, I thought was gonna be just like, copy and paste IP, and I haven't seen the Japan one or much of the Hollywood one, so I didn't really know. Honestly, that one for a little bit was like my second favorite land.
Which one was?
Super Nintendo World.
Okay.
I don't know what my second. It's either Super Isla Berg or Celestial Park or Super Nintendo World.
It's almost as if they're all really good.
They're all. It's almost like
that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, it's kind of like how we say like Kings Island has. If you talk to like 10 different people, there's going to be 10 different number ones at Kings Island. Same goes for the lands at there, because when they're all really good like that, and I don't know, like I hate J.K. Rowling and Harry Potter and all that, but that land's cool. It's big. Paris is awesome, and the Ministry is cool as fuck. Like just from a land standpoint, but yeah, it's gonna be hard to like. Everyone's gonna have their own.
Oh yeah, and I think like
West being a nerd, he's probably gonna like Nintendo, right? Although he also is a How to Train a Dragon guy.
See, yeah, that was the issue for me because like, Celestial.
He's glued. He's locked in.
I don't know. I was saying I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna like Super Nintendo World much because it's like I've been past Mario for years.
See, I thought it was just gonna be tacky as fuck and like just like okay, like this is cool, but like it was just like it's just so it's just fucking cool. Like they got all the animatronics and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm honestly glad they have that land. They've done it at 2 other parks and they have it like this is the most refined one, I bet.
Yeah,
I haven't been to the other ones, and like it gives them something reliable, and like that people will know, like because not everyone's seen How to Train Your Dragons, not everyone knows, the Universal monsters, not everyone knows, Fantastic Beasts, and then Celestial Park is its own thing, so like it gives everyone like that one like, oh, I know this, and like they'll go there, but then also like it's just reliable for them. I feel like it was smart. It was a smart move by them to put it in there, and I think they did a good job on it. They need more trees, but give it time. Did you ride Yoshi's Adventure?
I rode everything, literally every ride there except for Yellow Stardust.
That ride is so weird. It's fun. It's like it's just so chill, but it's just like
it's the people mover.
It's a bit too slow though.
Yeah, it's the people mover.
It's just like too slow.
I mean, but what is it moving you to? I never understood people movers, bro.
It's nothing exactly. I don't understand people movers either. It is just a chained Yoshi's Island / Baby Mario.
I think the idea of
which I thought was cool because I loved playing that back in the day, like Yoshi's Island and all that. So it was cool.
Game too. I don't know if Wes knew that. It's a game. You have to like find like eggs during the ride, and like on your lap bar, these like there's 3 different buttons for the different eggs. And when you find the egg, you press the button.
So are they in the same place every time though?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, unfortunately.
But
so
and
like,
then it's kind of pointless. I mean, it really is pointless.
for your
But
first time, you're like, oh, okay, that's cool. But
because it like I think it just makes a noise, Yoshi or whatever, and you get it
Yeah.
right. But do you know what to do with the gold egg?
Mm-mm.
So at the spoilers at the end, there's the gold egg. You press all of the buttons at once, and then he does it again. Like it indicates that you got it or whatever.
I didn't
Which
know that.
again, it's not like it matters. It's
Yeah.
but
Did you get a power band when you went?
no, that ADA girl Stephanie had one, but
I will say that the power bands definitely like make that land also really fun, just because everything is like interactive. I got the Diddy Kong one, just because I don't know. I've always liked Diddy Kong for some reason, but just like the amount of thing, like even in lines, like I think Yoshi you could too. I'm not really sure, but Yoshi, in the queue for Yoshi, they definitely had like things to tap your band. So I thought that was cool as well.
Right.
Just the like amount of interactivity there was.
yeah, no, it makes sense in the lines, especially like
Oh, and there's even like
especially
different
for the
little
little
like
kids.
there's like different little like experiences like shot off on like the side of the thing, like different like mini games and stuff to like use your band on too.
Mm-hmm.
Which I thought it was just like there's more than the three, right? Like that area definitely has the most to do in the park. Other than like Celestial Park being drunk, but
yeah, and well,
right,
Paris has the wands, and they have that like they have
that's
they have like a the talking fountain. They've got like some portraits
mm-hmm.
that talk to you. We have like recording of that. That was pretty fun.
I will say it was really well done.
In which land was Harry Potter?
Wizarding.
Yeah, in the Harry Potter world.
That was really well done, but like I watched like half the first Fantastic Beasts movie, and I was kind of like, it's just.
Did you see that? Did you go to that show?
The big tent thing in the middle. No,
Yeah,
I didn't get to do that. I didn't get to do
that. I kind of want to do that tomorrow.
You should. I've heard it was cool. Did you do the How to Train Your Dragon show?
No, I just saw.
I didn't get to do that.
A couple of like random characters with dragons and
the two times I was trying to do it, I missed it. So I was just like, whatever.
Let me text. I'm going again with that girl Stephanie, and
I heard that was like really really good. Try to do that. But yeah, like Wizarding France, like is kind of like it's a more well done pavilion in my opinion. I like with Harry Potter stuff thrown around. Not to say it's like bad or anything. It's just like definitely like the most uninteresting land. Not to say that's like boring or anything.
And the worst portal.
Well, because it's just France, right? Like it's not.
Yeah, it's pretty much. It's just France.
You're not going.
Yeah, it's just France
into a different like world like Harry Potter. You're not seeing a fucking dragon breathing fire every. I don't know how much. You know what I'm saying? You're not leaving.
My favorite part of Wizarding France was the little lock picking animatronic thing they had in front of Ministry of Magic. I forgot what the name of the thing was. There's
actually, speaking on that stuff, can you go over just a little bit backtrack? Well, all the interaction stuff that happens, because wasn't there a whole like quest game like in Super Nintendo World that like you can do where you can find all the red coins and then you find the red coins to do Bowser's Junior Challenge or whatnot, or
so that's like a whole the Bowser Junior Challenge. I think you have to like I don't even know.
But do you need the bands to do that, or?
Yeah, I think so. The bands like it was cool. They're a little pricey, but like it kind of makes like for what you get. I was like, okay, it's kind of worth it. Being the autistic enthusiast I am, but like there on the app, there's like challenge. Like there's a whole list of challenging you like. One's like getting like all the coin blocks. There's like one for like riding all through the golden something or some shit like that. I think it's like the golden mushroom is what you get for like riding all through ride. And there's one that's like I don't know. There's like different challenges you can do. It gives you something to do when you go back, so you can like work towards finishing your Mario app section of Epic Universe.
So there's all. So they make it not naturally intuitive at all.
No, you kind of got to discover it.
Kind of. Well, the thing, like, I guess, like, if you like played Mario, like, you just know the blocks you punch the blocks, you get coins. So like you can find that. Like there's some definitely like that. In like Donkey Kong Country, they had like these letters like scrambled around. You could tap your band, do something. If you got all the letters within like a certain time amount, on the last one, like the K, there's like some animatronic. I didn't do that, but I saw a video of it, and the animatronic was really cool. That's another thing I want to talk. I feel like there's just so many like animatronics, not only in their rides, but just like around like Isle. Speaking about Isle of Birth now, the amount of just fucking dragons laying around and like it's fucking crazy. They're just chilling there and like with arm's reach.
Mhm.
Like the fact just let that happen. Like Disney, correct me if I'm wrong, but to my knowledge, there's no area in Disney where there's just animatronics like not out in the open, but like just like out like that, just chilling there, doing its thing, and it really added to like the immersiveness, I guess, and like sure, it's like How to Train Your Dragon. Like obviously, it's not like real, like it's never gonna be real, but like it definitely like helps like, put you into that land. How to Train Your Dragon Land was definitely very well.
Bro, I know that might
So
be a
well
land
done.
where it's gonna break me, and Monsters Unchained might break me, cause
Monsters Unchained broke me.
like I'm telling you, like if people have not seen How to Train Your Dragon for some reason,
Me too. That's a great
it's
fucking
DreamWorks'
series.
best shit, and people are gonna like, oh, what about Shrek? And I'm like, yeah,
No,
Shrek 1
shit's
and
on Shrek.
2 are
Ooh.
some of the best ones, but like third is shit, or it's mid more so, and Forever After is shit. Like
This is
like
this is off topic, but talking about Shrek real quick.
oh, with
I
Disney
went to
Park.
fucking no, but I went to
Oh, you went
DreamWorks
to,
Land
did
for
you
the
get
first time.
Troller Coaster?
I got on Troller. I did get the credit. I did
Nice.
get that. That area is. I know it's like old news or whatever now, but like I thought that was pretty fucking cute.
Oh yeah,
Like I'm not gonna hang out there, obviously.
did you get to
But, like-
see his house and all that?
I didn't talk to Shrek or anything like. I went there like pretty early in the morning, so nothing was really open. But I walked around a little bit and just took a look at everything pretty quickly.
It's right
And
there
from
by
what I
your feet.
saw, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the main reason I was over there. I was like, it's just a nice, it's obviously it's not like Universal's like best thing or anything, but like it does the job. It's well done, and I'm glad they have Shrek back in the park, like full time. So, anyway, back to Epic Universe. Just want to throw that in there.
That look.
That's
Oh, go ahead, Tyler.
that's one thing. Yeah, like what this park doesn't do, which I guess is nice. It's staying true to itself. It doesn't have any of like the random cash grab Universal like IPs, just like like exactly like Shrek. Like there's no Shrek walking around. There's no Kung Fu Panda. There's no anything that doesn't fit. If it's not a part of their thing, they're like, no, get out of here, which is very Disney-esque to me.
Oh yeah,
It's like how Disney's like, hey, if we're on this area, you have to be so and so this thing only. Like
it's like seeing King Julian in Lost Continent Islands. Like I guess it works, but like, what does King Julian have to do with
We like to move
This,
it,
like,
move it.
great land?
We like to move it, move it.
It makes my drunk mom very happy when I go there after she's had 2 beers and me and Jordan bring her there for Mother's Day. It's
Well,
makes for
yeah,
good
it's like I don't know. I just think they need to switch it up more with him because like he's always right there right when you walk into Lost Continent, bro.
King Julian? Yeah,
He's like 75% of the time, and then it's another percent you can get like more sometimes with him. Other times it's Tigress. Like, bro.
I've never seen tigers
I
there.
saw
That's
Tigress
cool.
there
Though.
once, and I had to go get it. Sorry if you hear
But yeah.
a loud ass car pass by 45 in this neighborhood.
I only hear my loud neighbor who is just the worst.
What more about Epic? What have I not talked? Oh, fucking Igor! I haven't talked about Igor.
So
Oh
is
my
this where
God.
we put in the clip of you and
Yeah, let's do it.
We can put in Igor's thing, but I'll play it for y'all real quick. Just talking about Igor in general, though, real quick. Igor is probably like not to like dick ride Monsters Unchained or dark or anything like that. But Igor is such a fucking hilarious character, and he's like the actors they have for Igor are great, and just like
so did you get actual different actors each time?
I didn't get. I think I had the same actor every time, but I from TikTok clips I've seen, there's like at least 2 people that play Igor.
Well, see, what I ask is like, what is the contract for these people? Because I swear there's like maybe 1 to 2 actors, maybe 3 actors for all of these people. Like I'm like, what is your work-life balance outside of Epic? Is it just Epic? Are you just stuffed underneath, like, you know, somewhere in a cupboard or something, and then you would just come up for your shit?
Ty's taking pictures.
Like, basically, am I saying, like, do we need to be worried about, like, allegations and, like, a lawsuit coming out of Universal in, like, a few years?
I like photography, and this is like
distinguished
composition. Cat. Bro, look at this fucking photo I took.
So distinguished.
I mean, Boy Cat is distinguished.
Dude, that's a great photo. Like,
but no, for real. Like, so hear me out. I have a friend who works 2 actors at Disney. She works Ariel, and she works. I'm trying to think. Tiana. And
is she single?
I couldn't tell you, bro.
Because my brother's wife has been failing me with the Disney princesses. So
I'm actually wonder if she knows her. I'm gonna have to ask next time, but.
The super hot Astrid worker, my brother's wife.
Oh my god,
one person, but
dude,
she's married to Aladdin, one of the Aladdin actors at Disney. So
I hope they have a Victoria Frankenstein walking around.
Oh my god, Victoria Frankenstein's so fucking bad, dude.
I know, like I feel weird saying that because of animatronic and like a animation, but like if they had like a couple saying that for sure.
Yeah,
but like I'm definitely she's so bad.
I don't feel weird at all saying it. She bad to the bone.
This man has an Emma Frost sitting on his Discord profile picture.
Listen,
the only person more bad than her though is Igor. Let's be real.
Dude, Igor's the real bad. Give me a nose job.
Here's the first Igor clip.
What is going on, everyone? This is Alex, currently at Epic Universe under Curse of the Werewolf. Just got off a night ride. Just doing a little trip report for the high rollers, you know, as they do. Here at Epic Universe, of course, if you couldn't tell or didn't pick up on that. This park is fantastic. It has a lot of potential. Of course, we're in pass order testing right now, so, you know, not everything is up to quite the standard. Not saying that this is bad or anything. It's been a fantastic little 2-day trip here to Epic Universe. And the park is great, and I can tell this park is going to have a fantastic and bright future. I'm walking past Igor right now. Might get an Igor say what's up to the podcast real quick for y'all. Igor, say what's up to the podcast.
Hello, podcast.
Thank you, Igor. Have a great night.
Get the problem. Wait, don't get the...
Oh, do you want to say more? You want to say more to the podcast?
Let me have a redo.
Of course, yes.
Okay, let me see. Clearing my throat. Okay. Hello, lab rats. Welcome to Darkmoor Podcast. This is your host, Igor, assistant and co-owner of Frankenstein and Igor Incorporated, making bodies for a very long time. There you go. See?
Thank you so much. That was great, Igor. Of course, Igor had to hop on the cast real quick. You know, just right there at the moment. But no, this park is fantastic. Quick run through all the rides. Stardust Racer is phenomenal Mac coaster. Great airtime. Not better than Velocicoaster, but still a great ride nonetheless. Gonna go through all the coasters here. Hiccups Fun Family Coaster. Great ride as well. Curse of the Werewolf, also a great family coaster. There's no bad ride here at this park. Minecart of Madness. It's a fun ride. It's a little jank, but you know, you love a little jank. There's no complaints about a little bit of jank, right? Sorry if you can't hear me right now. There's a little water lake show going on in front of Helios Hotel at the moment. But no, Epic Universe is a great park. There's a lot of upside here. And I think, you know, give it a year or two. You know, let them iron out all the kinks, get used to running this park at full capacity. Of course, this is a password preview, so, you know, nothing's really ready yet. Remember, get fortunate enough to have light crowds. I've not had to wait more than, 30 minutes for a ride. Longest wait time of the day was probably Ministry of Magic, which Ministry of Magic is a great ride. Queue line is honestly better than the ride in my opinion, but that's just, of course, my opinion. Other people have other opinions. Fantastic ride though, highly ambitious, as is everything in this park. But yeah, I've had a great day here, great 2 days at Epic Universe. If you have a chance to get out to this park this year, highly recommend it. If not, definitely wait for the next year or the year after. Just come to Epic Universe, man. It's a great park, great time. And yeah, thank you for my segment. If I missed anything, I'm sorry. But yeah, you guys have a great rest of your evening.
Wait, did he say the High Rollers podcast?
No, he said the Darkmoor podcast,
Oh.
but I was like, that's hilarious.
Okay, do your best, Igor West. Say,
Well,
have him shout out.
I need to hear more Igor. I've
Shout
been
out to
looking
the
at
High Rollers.
He's,
Shout out to the High Rollers.
just a
I can't do it.
weirdo Scandinavian.
Scandinavian dude who foot that he was doing at one point in the day. He weenus bumps like with your elbow. He like he's like weenus bump, and just walked around to like 6 or 7 people.
That's fucking hilarious.
There was one point where he just like fell on the ground, like talking to someone. He just fell over. He just does like the actor for like and one incredible job. Igor itself, just like the bullshit he does. Also,
Wes, take off your headphones real quick.
So, no. First off...
No. Spoilers.
Yeah, I know it's a spoiler, but, like, real quick. Did you see The Invisible Man at all?
huh? Oh, yeah. I did.
I did
talked
see
to
him.
Like,
Talk
he
to
looks
him,
like he might be my favorite because he is just roasting the shit out of me.
Yeah, he's really good too. Igor does that too.
So
Igor's-
the bartender in Burning Tavern fucking immediately started roasting Nelson because again he's 6'8", and this is what makes it different from Disney, right? He walks in and he just goes, "Do the villagers know that a giant is on the loose?" Like straight up, and I'm like looking around like, because like honestly, if you're 6'8", you're probably fucking tired of hearing bullshit like that. But like, I mean, Nelson's cool; he didn't give a fuck. But like, it was fucking. He
It's
just kept
themed to
going
the
on.
area.
He's like, you better make sure there's no villagers out there with pitchforks, man. They're gonna. I was like, God damn. Wes, stop listening because this is definitely major spoilers. But
All right, let me get let me piss and get a beer.
also, if listeners, go ahead and fast forward 15 seconds if you give a shit. Doesn't Igor like die at the end? He gets
Kinda.
he gets like ripped apart by.
He
the
starts
bat.
getting attacked by bats. Does get, like, attacked by hella-
but there's like a huge blood thing, so like that's where I thought the
Shit.
continuity was a little bit odd.
I think he just maybe he died.
Yeah,
Maybe
maybe they
it's
just
fucking- It's Igor though. He probably starts. Like,
or it's Igor
Shit.
and there's
It's just-
you're kind of cutting. Did you fuck up your gain too much? Or are
maybe.
you far away from your mic? I don't know.
I might be far away.
Yeah, get on in here.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, right under the nose.
Right to the point. No, I don't know if he died, but yeah.
Yeah, that's like the one, like I was just giving them props about their continuity of like characters and stuff. Was that whole how like Igor's there and like he's very much like fucking killed by Dracula, but
Personally, I don't give.
yeah, I don't either. 'Cause,
I'm
like,
going,
I always thought Disney adults that like whined and cried about X, Y, and Z at certain areas shouldn't be there. I thought they were.
It's like the Star Wars one. Like if I'm going to Star Wars, Darth Vader and Darth Maul, Skywalker, I don't give a fuck about.
You're
This
cutting
guy-
out still. You need to turn back up your game.
Hold on, I think I turned noise suppress
Yeah, even
like
right
standard.
now. Even right now, I can't.
Let me.
So what was the spoiler? I'm just kidding.
It's just about Igor.
Hold on, I'm not.
Actually, I'm gonna actually unplug my
Wait,
headset
there we
real quick.
go. Maybe this will work. Hopefully that works. I don't know. I think my connection's just terrible right now. What was I talking about?
West is very absent from this podcast.
No.
Wes, what was I just talking about?
You were
We're
just
here
talking
chilling
about
with
Igor
friends.
and the spoilers and why I left to
Oh.
get a beer. Bro.
I don't know if he dies, but I think he just.
Wait, he
I think
dies?
it's just Igor. He just
No.
What? How much do you care, West?
I mean,
I can give you a play-by-play of the whole ride if I wanted to, line for line.
no, you're going to
probably.
go over the ride. Never mind.
No, I'm not going on the ride.
My
What have I not?
favorite-
Can we talk about how underrated Celestial Park is, though? Like, unreal. Like, I feel like not enough people are underrated. Yeah, no one's talking.
The fact
Listen,
that people
Alan
are
Burke.
talking about that carousel is just insane to me.
It's
Like,
criminal. The
That-
fucking carousel's sick.
that carousel dumpsters every carousel on Earth, right? Like,
Yeah, so the first time I rode it, I only rode it because when I was going to the park, I went from City Walk to Epic Universe, but then for the second day I went, the buses were fucked up or something in the morning, so they just told us go to Helios, and then they should let you in from Helios. And technically, you're not supposed to do that. So, future visitors of Epic Universe, don't go to Helios unless you have a hotel reservation, because their entrance is only for them.
Yeah,
You
but say if
should
you
be
go
able
to
to.
Epic, and then you go in the park, can you go to, like, Helios and go to, like...
I think you can. I think you can because I went when I left the park. The second and third day I was there, I left from Helios instead of the Uber parking lot just because it was a little bit closer and more convenient, and I could actually like sit down in a comfortable place, not on a sidewalk. So like I just told like when you go through like the hotel like park exit security, whatever, through the hotel, like it's not like actual security, it's just like a security guard there, just like make sure like no one's like walking through the exit back into the park.
Yeah, no one's lighting a blunt in front of the
Or that,
whatever,
yeah.
the
Oh my
Helios
god.
statue.
The Apollo or the Minerva statue, I think.
Yeah, the statue.
I think it might
right
be
in front of
backwards.
it, with the-
That would be an elite spot to spark up,
That's
though.
exactly where
Great
I was
spot.
telling Gavin, like, I'm gonna get my cart and get Ghost right there. I don't give a fuck.
I did.
where's this?
Like in front of Helios, that like statue. The like I think it's Apollo
Like,
or
I
it's
just
Minerva.
want to
but-
just spark up right there and then pay $30 a drink.
But
Nah, you could get a fancy beer in the Burning Tavern for like $11-12.
Well, yeah, I know, but like the actual cocktails, bro, I don't know how people drank at that park without feeling bad.
I mean,
without feeling bad?
yeah.
I mean, it wasn't that bad. I did it.
Well, you
I
were
was
drinking
alright.
beer or you drinking like cocktails?
Cocktails.
Bro,
Like
they had to
I
be
was
like
chilling.
25 a pop. Like,
it was okay. It was pricey, but after like the first like one or two, you're just like,
fuck it,
give me more.
I'm committed.
Like you're just like you got to commit at some point. So like I think if you just commit early, it's fine. Definitely my favorite bar at the park was I think it was Burning Blade, but Celeste Tiki, I think it's called, the Tiki bar in Celestial Park. That one's also really
Why do
good.
they have a tiki bar?
Just
supposed
to
be
have a tiki
space
bar.
park.
is that the one where they had like the strawberry daiquiris and all those?
Yeah, they had like I think I got my favorite drink I had the whole park was the Wateri Punch at that
Yeah.
bar.
Yeah,
They have that. That
was-
one's really good. And I
Are we
also
gonna-
got the mudslide, but that was.
Are we gonna do the news?
Are you guys done? Actually,
I guess two more
I
things.
feel like that's
Just
kind
to,
of quick.
I don't know. I can keep talking.
Yeah, you need to go on fire.
have-
Well, as long as it's not rambling, as long as it's new things you're going over each time.
Let me see if I can get some new things real quick. Real quick,
Really
back
haven't
Celestial
gone over
Park.
too much on Burke besides the fact that I thought that there might.
Oh
be-
yeah, let me talk about Burke. Let
we
me talk
might
about some
have
Burke.
Some people kept as prisoners.
I did see the actors at Burke, not the hot chick, but the other.
I
the
didn't.
two
I
goofy
saw
ones.
one Astrid, but it wasn't the Astrid that I'm in love with.
I didn't see Astrid, but I saw like
Wait, so you
the two
actually
people that
saw
walk
them?
around together.
Mm.
They were pretty fun. Hiccup's Wing Glider is actually like a pretty solid ride. It's pretty
That
fun.
is- yeah, except
It's
it's
fun.
being unreliable because it's Intamin. Yeah, it's
More reliable than Donkey Kong, but
not more than reliable. Than
I was surprised. I thought that ride was gonna be kind of like sluggish and like whatever, but it was actually it had some good kick to it.
I didn't know jack shit going into it. So
That was like one of the few POVs I had seen. So I was like, I kind of knew a little bit, but yeah, it was just I thought it was really fun. It was just a fun ride.
What?
I
Wait,
must
have
so
not
you
even-
they have Rough Nut and Tough Nut there,
Yeah,
bro?
yeah. They had the fat dude with one hand as well. Forgot his name. I didn't get to meet Hiccup and Toothless. I wanted to do that, to be honest. I don't know why. Like that would have been like kind of sad by myself
little-
to meet.
the
Hiccup
little
and Toothless,
baby
but
toothless thing.
I didn't
was-
see that either.
Dude, I saw that. That is the cutest thing on earth.
Oh,
It
wait,
I
skips
think it's-
around.
one.
It skips. There's like a little baby. It's like the Robo
two,
Dog
though.
from like Boston Dynamics.
Did you get the white one or the black one? That was the worst way to
I
say it.
don't,
But
the black one. I didn't.
there's a white one.
Okay, don't spoil those movies for me. I don't know shit about fuck. So, yeah, just a little baby looking
Okay.
toothless, and yeah,
Yeah, did you get
Um,
Dart or Luna? Or excuse
I'm
me,
assuming
so I'm
Dart.
confused.
I think probably Dart. I didn't see either of them. But overall, I think Epic Universe is. It will be probably one of the greatest parks, if not the greatest park to exist. Right now, as it stands, it's really fucking good for me. I think it's great.
I wonder if they even have
Um,
Luna now, but it's rough.
it needs-
That's the other one.
I think they have Luna, like the baby white dragon.
Yeah, that's what you call.
Yeah, they have Luna.
No,
They have both of them.
Hold up.
It definitely Epic Universe though definitely needs time to grow, like
Oh, sorry, that's Pouncer.
naturally and like physically, I guess.
I sent you the
Like-
video of it, West, of the baby.
Because like, there's a lot to do, but there's also like,
Wait,
if you
where-
compare it to like Islander Studios, there's like not as much as those
so
So-
in like the whole park or
in the whole park. Honestly, like, I mean, Mario Land has the most like things to do. Like you have like the bands and like, the little like offshoot rides and like 3 whole rides in like 2 separate areas. But like, every other section had 2 rides, maybe 3, if not 1.
this is
Like Ministry of Magic.
this I'm pretty sure is Rough Runner.
So yeah,
No,
it definitely needs to grow, but it has potential to be one of the greatest parks if it's not already.
The foundation is really good.
And I'm definitely not trying to like overblow it in my head right now. Just like recency bias. Like I'm trying to be very aware of that.
Bro,
I don't know that's
so
definitely
good. I'm sorry. I'm looking at Dart right now.
yeah. Those are just like the Boston Dynamics rare box, I think, which
Yep.
is it's just sick as fuck. They have those. They're just like let's just use them for dragons. They didn't have any of the dragon drones out when I was there. At least I didn't notice, but
Yeah, I haven't
That
seen
was
anything
alright.
about that. We definitely would have heard about that.
I hope they get those working or like reliable because that would be really cool to see as well. That would definitely just like sell it even more. And probably make Perk my favorite land.
Yeah, I
Perk
think
was really well done too, though. Like just in
It-
general.
they have really good. They had a really good vegan food thing. They have like some fake feta cheese that's amazing.
Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely incredible.
I didn't.
Fake?
That was the one section of Park I didn't eat in. I think was
Mm.
Burke. Same with Ministry of Magic, but like who the fuck cares? Yeah, I didn't really eat much at Burke. I got the PB&J cone though, like the mac and cheese cone with like the whatever. It's not actually peanut butter and jelly, but it's like whatever they say it was. That was pretty good. But just like the vibe of the land, the way like how well done it is. There's just like animatronics like absolutely scattered everywhere, like in buildings and the paths and like on the rides and all that and the queues. So yeah, Burke is really cool. One more thing I also want to talk about, I guess, unless I don't know if I have anything else after that, but
Final thoughts on Epic, guys.
I have 2 final thoughts, I guess. The food wise, I'll give my favorite food ratings real quick. Pizza Moon fucking slaps.
I heard
Wow,
pizza.
but
Moon
the thing
is to
is-
die for.
It's fucking pizza. What the fuck?
Yeah, I know, but it's actually like well made pizza. It's not like
You think I get
like
chicken
pre made
tenders
like
with that
frozen
pizza?
pizzas they just put in the oven. It's like you
Isn't
can
the
see them
oven
making
right
a
in front of
pizza.
you?
Yeah, like you can see them making. And I got the whatever the fucking purple pizza is, the ube dough pizza.
Yep, ube.
That was really, really like it just
Really?
tastes like a normal pizza, but it's really good.
Do they have let me
I think it has like some meat on it, but you can probably ask to take it off if I'm sure.
well,
But-
I mean I also have to have cheese situation.
oh yeah. that's
Sure,
right.
I'm Googling.
But yeah, that was really good, and just the whole restaurant itself was really well done. Like just the theming and like the details and all that. I also ate at Meteor Astropub. That was pretty. I got chicken and waffles. Nothing
Damn, the
like
giant
crazy.
mushroom looks amazing.
And then I think I know I ate at Toadstool Cafe. That was pretty good as well. It was chaotic as shit
Is
in
this
there. Just
Celestial
busy.
Cafe, the one in like the park, like Social Park?
Or no, Toadstool. Toadstool.
Sorry.
Yeah,
really?
Mario Land.
You liked that?
So I just went because I was like, fuck it. I'm just like I was
that
hungry.
looks like the most like Happy Meal the restaurant is Toadstool Cafe.
So I got the spaghetti.
Wait,
Because
so
I
they
was just
actually
like-
have spaghetti. It's not just a
Yeah.
Because that's what
No,
I
no,
saw.
no,
Like that looks
so they have-
fucking disgusting. I'm not gonna lie.
No. They have like so that's like the Bowser challenge thing. Like you can like do like
They-
the giant meatball thing, but
They
you
have
can
a-
also just get sunflower spaghetti. I think it's called, and it was actually like pretty good spaghetti. Like I just wanted something like not a burger or like theme park food. So I was like, fuck, I'll go here and get spaghetti. I waited 45 minutes for my food, unfortunately, but like the restaurant itself, yeah, it's busy as hell, but like
I mean that world.
it's
that
so well
land
done.
is going
So
to be
fucking well
busy.
done. Yeah, it was that without a doubt, it's the busiest lane. It was busier than Ministry of Magic
generally,
section for now,
it's-
at least. But
I think though that part of the park is going to be like consistently average time, hour and a half, 2 hour waits every day when it fully opens.
oh yeah, Mario Land was getting like the longest lines. Like if there were long lines, it would be Mario Kart at like 55 minutes tops when I was there, or Minecart Madness at like an hour. But like those are like the longest lines of the day, and those would die down at like 4 o'clock. So like, again, I'll preface: if you can't go for pass order previews, I'm sorry, you're missing out for sure. If you are able to go and be like on the plate or on the fence about it, definitely fucking go because it's so worth it. Like it's a lot of money, but it's so worth it right now. You get to do everything before everyone else is there, and
I mean, the
You'll
prices aren't
probably
going to
better
change
time.
though. It's like you're going to be paying
Yeah.
the same price and it's going to be crowded.
yeah, exactly. So like it's honestly more worth it to go now, in my opinion. But like that with that being said, I think if I didn't go now, I would have had a worse time and had a more negative outlook on the park if I went in, June or May or when it opens or whenever. So I guess in a sense, I'm glad I was able to go now and just kind of take a day at my own pace and like not worry about having to like miss out on anything or anything like that. So. But yeah, Epic Universe is a great park, great potential. Very excited for the future, and staying at Helios is now on my bucket list.
I want to clap
Because-
cheeks at Helios so bad.
Oh my god, dude, that'd be fucking sick. You get it. Oh my god, seeing the fucking park out the window, and then you're just like
Watching that carousel,
going
like
to town,
what is the
going to town, watching Stardust go by, and
I
you're
guess
giving
what's
back
wrong with
shots.
me
Like
is,
that'd go
like,
crazy.
I was saying what's wrong with you guys and like, oh yeah, I want to clap cheeks in the theme park. Yeah, what's wrong with me for wanting to light up a blunt in front of a statue?
Nothing's wrong with that. I want to do that too. But like,
Yeah.
I also want to clap cheeks
I
at
don't know,
Helios
I'm
in
just
front
like-
of Stardust Racers.
I don't know. I'm just thinking like hotels kind of gross. But
hotels are made for fucking, brother.
yeah, that's
like
why-
half the
that's
reason.
why they're gross.
Helios, I will say real quick, Helios for the like 30 minutes total I spent in there looked pretty nice. I know people have been claiming it's like just like a generic ass hotel, but like physically on the inside, like it's pretty fucking nice.
So that's the one thing I've truly been spoiled with because I've looked at a lot of people's reviews and walkthroughs and food reviews and all that stuff. And that's where I'm like, honestly, I want to know how this is gonna look in like 5-10 years. Like, will we be like, oh shit, this needs an update? Because like to me,
Yeah,
a
and I'm
lot of the
hoping-
font and a lot of some of the modern architecture doesn't really like. It looks very of its time, like right now. Will right now look good in 10 years? Like,
Yeah, that's true. And I guess just to close out with like Universal as a whole for my whole week, because that was kind of all I did. That was actually the only thing I did that whole week was just Universal and Epic Universe. Islands is still my favorite park, and I still think it's better than Epic Universe at the moment. I'm pretty sure Epic Universe will want to get there and beat Islands. Doesn't have far to go, in my opinion. But Islands is honestly in like really great shape. I think both the parks are in really great shape because I think they just are trying to make sure they're like presentable along with Epic so they can just fucking sell it to people.
My baby cat.
So they're just like preparing the other parks in tandem with it. Oh my god.
See,
Baby
I can't
cat.
do that with mine yet, but I'm almost there with Yo-Yo.
Oh,
But,
she hates this.
But yeah, the OG parks are also still great right now, and definitely give them some love as well as Epic.
Yeah,
Because
I
they so
started
deserve
work
it.
again, and I'm pretty mad that I haven't been doing more Islands time.
Dude, every time I go to Islands, I forget how much I love it. And honestly, same like studios. The more I go to studios, the more I like, which is crazy. I know there's like that's kind of like a hot take.
You
I feel
lost
like
me with studios, man.
I know. Yeah, I know some people don't like it. And to be fair, the
So
entrance
nostalgic.
sucks. Like
So
the whole
studios also has all the memories for HHN, right?
yeah, HHN
So,
for sure. And I bet I'm willing to guarantee if not next year, if not this year, next year, if they do another Universal Monsters House, it'll be themed to Darkmoor and Monsters Unchained. If they don't do that, they're missing the fuck out. They could do something crazy with that, I'm sure. Because the Universal Monsters House in 2023, I think, is when I went. The Universal Classic Monsters House that was my favorite house. It was really well done.
yeah,
The
the
rest of
Monsters
it,
houses always go hard.
So I kind of hope they do something for that. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Studios are it's just chill, especially like early in the morning. There's no one like everyone's at Islands until like 12, 1 o'clock, so you can just hang out,
Bro,
do what you want.
all
Like
the good rides are gone. Besides E.T., Mummy,
Mummy.
I can't
You're
think
right.
of
They're
anything.
getting rid of Rip Red Rocket.
Gringotts is good. Rip Red Rocket's alright. I'm not gonna be missing it. Gringotts is really well done. It's fun. It's just fun. It's not like anything to go out my way for.
You're gonna
I'm
ship
not.
off all these good B&Ms and say Gringotts is good.
I'm not saying Gringotts is like a top 40 ride or anything like that.
Gringotts isn't a top 200 ride, brother.
Gringotts is just a well done dark ride coaster thing, in my opinion. And what other fucking
See, that's a ride where the queue's better than the ride.
no? They're on par. They're on par. I'd say the same with Forbidden Journey too.
I was gonna say that's a trending thing with Harry Potter rides.
Yeah.
Mostly Gringotts and Battle for Ministry. Yeah.
Okay,
I still think Hagrid's is the best.
Yeah, Hagrid's
Harry
is the
Potter
Harry
ride.
Potter ride for sure.
And probably followed up by Forbidden Journey and then Ministry.
But
Maybe
like,
Ministry.
how are they gonna make such a long queue just to have a ride with screens? Like, I get it's probably more than that. Like,
I mean, there's physical like sets around the screen, of course. It's not saying like it's like.
Yeah, whenever there's people like now that there's been a lot of people that have gone multiple times and quite a bit of visitors to Epic now. Anytime people are like, "Yeah, Battle of Ministry is better than Monsters," I'm like, "The fuck are you on about?"
Dude, I want to bitch slap them. I fucking hate that. It's like the worst opinion I've ever heard.
That's like the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. Like the ride experience, the animatronic experience, the storytelling, the audio, the everything.
So
Wrong. Your opinion is wrong. Also, J.K. Rowling can suck and eat my ass from
She
my
sucks.
front. Yeah.
yeah.
After my first like I didn't know anything about either ride. So like I was just like I don't know what to expect. After my first ride on Monsters, like that's gonna be hard as fuck to beat, and it didn't get close. Like fucking the Ministry is just like it's really good, but it's just like compared to everything else. And there's just too many screens, and like there's physical sets around the screens, like with like pillars from, the Ministry and all that, like just the green bricks. But like it's not like it's, like highly detailed as something on Monsters or even fucking Mario Kart. Mario Kart's even honestly, Mario Kart is more well done in terms of sets than Ministry of Magic. And also, I want to talk about that. The Mario Kart queue is fucking awesome. It's so cool. There's so many references in the queue line. You go through like Bowser's like library, and they have all these like bookshelves or something like that. Yeah, the queue's like in Bowser's castle. And there's like this library. They have all these books on these shelves, and they all have like different like little Mario Kart references. Like,
I didn't even know that motherfucker can read. He has a library. Like,
that's what I'm saying. But they had shit like how to perfect your mini turbos, like Ultra Shortcuts 101. Know their weaknesses for Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, and Toad, like individual books and all that. It was just like,
that's kind of crazy, actually. Yeah.
And like 80% of the books I say, like it's a big room too. It's not like it's a small room. Like 90% of the books in that room are like titled and shit with like references. It's cool as fuck. Like, and I'll be honest. I love Mario Kart. It's like one of my favorite game franchises, just because it's like nostalgic to me, and I grew up playing it. So that's also having my opinion about.
I need to kick your ass in some Mario Kart sometime soon.
You'd get fucking whooped.
Which ones we talking?
But yeah,
because Double Dash,
Mario,
there's no way in hell.
Double Dash, you probably beat me because I didn't play much of that. But Mario Kart Wii, I'd smoke you on. Mario Kart 8, I'd smoke you on.
8? Not too sure about that.
Mario Kart 7, maybe.
I'm like, the DS, that was Field Trip. I didn't really have much DS that one, but 64, Double Dash, probably a little bit of SNES, Game Boy Advance.
Double Dash, give me like 2 hours of practice. I think I could fuck some shit up.
I'm just
the Game Boy Advance one.
Like me and my homies have Mario Kart nights where we rotate. Like we
do you ever play drinking and driving on Mario Kart?
Mario Kart.
What's
you
that?
don't know what this is?
So we just do that regardless. We get faded.
Yeah,
progressively.
Mario Kart.
So the drinking rules for the drinking and driving Mario Kart game is you have to finish a beer. It depends on how fucked up you want to get, either a beer or one per lap. But the rule is you can't touch the sticks while drinking. So you have to throw the controller down, drink, and then pick it back up. So like try to find straight track to let go and drink or whatever. Or like when you get knocked off, it's a really fun way to skull some beers and play Mario Kart.
And you have to finish your beer before the end of the race.
You cannot cross the finish line until your drink is finished. Yep.
Bro, by the time we
so realistically, you could just do 3 quick ass laps and just stand at the finish line, shotgun a beer.
You don't understand.
Yes.
That's probably what I would do.
That is a way to do it. Yeah.
We'll do like races for 2-3 hours, like throughout. Say we're doing Double Dash. Then we'll be, all right, you guys ready for the tournament? So we'll do the fucking like all 32 courses. We're fucking baked at this point. We'll go out to get even pre-bakes and then go out just doing this 2.5 hour Mario. Some people get so, like sometimes people are getting so fucked, like in terms of like they're getting 4th or 3rd so often that they're just like, fuck it, I'm just here to fuck everyone else up because there's no way I'm winning the Grand Prix.
Yeah.
But no, it's like we go hard in the paint, bro. I'm telling you.
No, Wes, just give me a nunchuck and an inside drift bike on Mario Kart Wii, and your career's over. It's gonna be over for you.
See, Wii for me, I mostly was a time trial kid. I did all the fucking time trials.
Okay.
So I didn't really play it like that because I did all the Easter, all the glitches. Literally bunny hopping, or I forgot what they called it. Something hopping, where you literally
hop, yeah, whatever.
Just you kept it forever in that game, and they patched it in Mario Kart 8.
I wonder if they have that like in the Mario Kart game.
Have you seen the like B-Hop? I don't think they do. I wish they did that. That'd be kind of cool reference.
But what if there's some like hidden features that you don't know, like you have to like discover,
You talking about? Like,
I know there's. I don't know if you noticed it. There are like coin blocks you can like shoot and hit throughout the ride that'll show up on like your goggles randomly in certain scenes. So there are certain things. No, but you.
Okay.
I don't. So Mario Kart was weird as fuck. I didn't know
How
what
do
the
you
fuck
not
Mario.
have
I knew it was like
drifting
AR.
mechanic and that game has not had drifting
Like the
since
the
like
the, the
SNES.
trains will kind of drift, I guess, like in the turns. Like you'll
Yeah,
kind of
but
get
like
like
there's no drift
but, like,
mechanic. I can't drift.
yeah, you can't do like a mini turn.
I
or anything.
can't. So
You
like,
could
how does
you
Mario
get
Kart
spun
work?
around.
Are you just like this? Just seems like AR bumper cars, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't even fucking know, honestly. Like I think I don't know if I was on Team Mario or because it seems like
it's a
you're on
team
Team
race?
Mario. Well, no, I don't know.
That's
That's
whack.
why I'm confused. I think you're on Team Mario, but like your whole like both sides of the whole car and then the other train also has to do good in order to beat Bowser. The like the
Bruh,
Bowser's team.
that's trash.
Because I've lost, but that's also with
Yeah,
me just like
Bowser won as
staying and
well.
enjoying
I had the most coins at the end, which I think is what you're really aiming for. But
yeah. I think you want to get like over 100. And then
I'm sorry, they messed up that attraction. They need to make it. The
No.
end goal is to be. You are going against everyone, and Grandma Consuelo over there. My mom, literally everyone. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna green show you, blue show you, and I'm gonna beat your ass. Okay.
So I think you're not aiming for the other people. You have like your team, but you're aiming for like the monsters and like the enemies, and then like at the end like Bowser and like his like.
See, I'm
gang.
gonna ride it still, but that makes me nowhere near.
I know,
excited to ride it.
It's like
queue
I
is
thought
really
it was just
cool.
fun. Yeah, the queue is awesome, and I think
the
I honestly
queue
just,
and-
I just wore it without the heads. I rode it like if he's on without the headset on, just like enjoyed
really?
like the sets, and
Oh,
honestly,
that's
it was fine like that. Like it wasn't
just steering yourself left and right.
like not
and
even
shit.
steering. I just sat there.
Really?
I just looked at everything. Like the game definitely makes it a better
It'd
ride.
be funny if he just crashed.
like,
Like,
he's
he just
funny,
ran
but,
into
like-
a wall as soon as you let go of the steering wheel.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just the sets were cool. I thought, and
Yeah.
the Rainbow Road at the end was pretty trippy. Not gonna lie. I was fucking drunk as
Now I
hell.
have the
just
song.
like,
Well, I have the Double Dash one stuck in my head. The theme.
what was also really cool in the station. They played like the
Double Dash Rainbow Road.
Not-
is ridiculous.
they play the Mario Kart Wii. One of the themes from Mario Kart Wii in the station,
Oh, hell
and then we
yeah.
had people like the ops be like clapping during the fucking. It was just kind of like hype, to be honest. So, yeah, Mario Kart was cool. Mario Kart was a cool ride. I don't know if I have much more for Universal Epic Universe though. I think that's kind of
Do you have
all I can
anything,
talk
Tyler?
about.
I'm sad that you missed out on Fire Drill, bro. That was awesome.
Yeah, that's definitely what I'm gonna try to do next
So what's
time.
Fire Drill?
It's so Dollywood, I guess, has a version of it. The water attraction, like where you on a boat and you can shoot.
Oh, I would hate that.
It's hella fun to shoot like grandmas and like innocent kids.
Oh, okay. See, I would hate riding that.
I didn't get wet at all. I came off the wettest I got was sitting in the seat.
I thought you stood up on it. Shit.
Wait, that doesn't make sense though. You're getting sprayed at that.
No, your primary target isn't each other. It's to spray targets and shit. And you could spray targets to like squirt like your own like boat. Like there's this big dump that like dumped water on us, but like people didn't recognize it till it was like right past me and like next to Nelson and the other guys. So like they got soaked because that's the only time I sprayed targets when it was like destroying us. But other than that, I was just like trying to arch my shots into other people's boats.
Yeah, I would hate that.
Which I think most normal people don't think about that. They probably are like, "Oh, let me shoot the targets that are right in my face." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, fuck that! I'm hitting that grandma up there."
See, the fact
And
of the
hearing
matter
their
is,
hearing
I
their
can
screams,
get
then looking
wet.
around, like, dude, it was nuts. Like, there was this one time when it went really slow. It was like right after they turned, so they were right in my sights, and I was just like, wop, 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 just wrecking their day.
So, is there a way you can look at this off ride?
Yeah, there's like an off there. You can just see it from the path.
All right, that's
Yeah,
where
just
I will
watch it.
be.
No, dude, you'll be fine. You ride with me. We'll just shoot other people. You'll be fine.
Yeah,
Speaking
and then
of-
all of a sudden, there's a jackass that's on another boat that's just doing exactly what you're doing, and then just snipes me from across the map one shot. And then,
Just see Wesley on the boat.
and then I'm just soaked.
You see
bro.
West like on the boat, just like soaked, and just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, I was destroying these kids. It was so much fun. I wish there was a like onboard video of that shit.
one more shout out for Universal real quick. This is not Epic Universe at all. More about studios actually. This is why I like studios more too. Men in Black needs
Goated
some
ride.
like goated ride. No one talks about that ride. It's so fun.
It's
so well
easily
done.
one of the best shooting dark rides.
Yeah,
Like
it's like honestly my second favorite ride in the park behind ET.
yeah, it's
Like or Mummy
excellent.
too, but like it's so fun. And I was just shitting on everyone. Like
No, I like how
It's
there's
so
no
fun.
actual targets on that ride. Like you're just
yeah,
literally
you
shooting
just shoot aliens.
aliens. Like,
Like I kind of
and it's
aim for the
open.
eye.
Like a lot of those shooting dark rides, you're like cramped and these claustrophobic, like set pieces, everything's closed. Like you're actually feels like you're in a big ass city, like aliens terrorizing shit.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, that
it
also reminds me. I keep.
spins. Oh, yeah, it's fun.
So Pizza Moon, by the way, does have it's called the Harvest Moon.
Mhm.
It's a vegan pizza option that's apparently amazing. So
Okay.
I
Yeah,
will be
definitely try
getting
that.
that. I will be getting that tomorrow, and I'll let you guys
Try
know.
the Astroneer beer too.
Dude,
there, I
the
think. I think
fact
it's like
you're
a
not
Astroneer.
getting chicken tenders is just. Dude, you should
Yeah,
ask if they have a
my-
chicken tender pizza now.
Do you guys have a chicken tender pizza? I need. Never mind. I'm not going to go down that anymore.
One
I'm
more
too drunk to
thing.
go down to touch that.
One more small thing about Epic Universe. I promise I'll shut up after this. But the
We'll never
music,
stop.
the soundtrack in that fucking park is the greatest theme park soundtrack ever cooked, ever conducted, ever scored. It's just every like, not it doesn't like just loop from like a playlist. There's like different sections of different areas of different sections of the park. Like the front gate of Celestial Valley has their own like songs they play, and then you move down the path by like the carousel, and then like by Atlantis, different by the different portals. There's like different like they have like their own like. I don't think it's a Mario song, but it definitely has some like Mario Galaxy esque like fanfares in the song that they play. But it's still like Celestial Valley music, I think.
Didn't they
So,
say
like-
they have like 12 hours of
Yeah, or something ridiculous like that, and I could
music?
definitely tell.
like
'Cause I
36
never-
hours overall throughout the park?
Yeah, and then like, but Stardust has its own soundtrack. The Carousel, of course, has its own rotation of songs that'll play day and night. And at nighttime, that's a whole different thing. They have their own soundtrack, and like the IP lands, like they're obviously gonna play like How to Train Your Dragon, Mario music, and all that. But even then, like that's still like,
Oh,
and it just helps sell it. It's sick as fuck.
This isn't.
And the fountain show is cool too. Fountain
It
shows
is.
are very cool.
My last bit, and it's not necessarily about Epic, but just what I saw. Epic was a YouTuber. I ran into them twice, shook their hands, told them how much I liked their content. I ran into Princess and the Bear. It's a couple. They do like Disney and Universal stuff, but Princess is vegan. That's how I know them. And their content is hilarious because they are big time drinkers. So you'll start watching their YouTube videos. Oh, I think you talked about this with
Yeah,
Gavin,
I was literally
right?
joking. I was like,
So yeah,
These
so
guys
like
are-
at the start of their YouTube videos, you're like, oh, okay, and then like 10 minutes in, oh, are they tipsy? And then like towards the end, like them saying goodbye, they're like, yo, they're fucking wrecked. Well, like,
Bro,
they're,
to
that's-
me,
they're,
it's
they're,
the
they're foodies
audience.
content creators, and half the time they'll go and get, like
I
4 or
don't know,
5,
bro.
6 fucking
That's what I'm
cocktails and
saying.
be
It's like you watch
was-
their
destroyed.
content.
That
and
was
it's
me
like,
at Epic Universe.
you watch their content and they say they're foodies, bro, but like they get 3 food items and like 9 drinks. It's like
Yeah, well, let's
I would
you're not
say-
gonna get chicken tenders.
I guess there's no drinky. It's only foodies, right?
When you're in Epic Universe, it's always 5 o'clock. So, I'm gonna.
Oh no, I mean when you're on vacation, that's always the thing.
Oh yeah, obviously, like yeah.
But
I was
like I'm just
day
saying
drinking,
in general,
like,
like you know how we have foodies. Oh, I love food. Blah 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 blah. Where are the drinkies?
we need shit. Let me start that. Let me become the Epic Universe alcoholic, the theme park alcoholic.
Okay, I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna make that a
someone's
page
gonna-
now.
Someone could be
I'm gonna
that
make-
brash and just be like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna be the theme park alcoholic." Like that's his tag.
Do you guys think they're gonna have annual passes available for all 3 parks?
Not this year, but next year.
There's no way
Definitely.
they do it this year.
Definitely not this year.
Because like I might make
Maybe
it
not
like
even next
a
year.
I might make it like a full-time gig to like commit to going to that park as much as I can. Because like obviously I've been to Islands like probably 100 times. Same with and Universal probably even more. So
Wait, so why exactly? Just like document? Are you gonna become a vlogger, bro?
I know, but for content and just because I really love it, like it's awesome.
You gonna become a vlog, bro? You gonna do the two
What?
things that all like people make fun of, having a podcast and vlogging?
No, I
What
ain't
is
gonna vlog.
exciting?
I ain't gonna vlog.
I'm just excited for Wes to see it. I need to go with Wes now. I just need his reaction.
Like, cause this time
I kinda was-
I wanna like
I'll
let
avert.
y'all blow
I'll
swerve
avert's gonna make
in.
him cry.
I'm gonna let y'all get all your thoughts out because I know what it's like going somewhere like that and being like, I have to just. There's almost too many thoughts. You can talk about it for basically all day. So it's like, I went from wanting to go in August or whatever, September, to like I'm probably going in June, like late June. You know, because people are doing the same shit. People are like, oh, I'm gonna wait until next year, you know, and then
Dude, I said I was gonna wait until September, and then I went last week.
half
so
of the
like,
people I know have gone already.
That was me. I was gonna wait for September. I was gonna wait till my pass
Okay, but
expired.
there's no way. Sorry, there's no way you were going to wait because you
live
live
there. That's it.
You
I
live
kinda had
there. Like it's an hour away from you. You weren't gonna go to Epic Universe. Like they have tickets. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying we need. You know how like there's so much money in Northern Virginia. They're adding all these stores for fronts, housing, data centers, all this open land. Make a fucking theme park.
Please give us a theme park in it.
The
Make
thing
Nova
is,
good. Make Nova good.
So what
Make
happened-
Nova actually worth going to.
So what happened was, I don't know if we will over because they were gonna add either the Nationals stadium or the new Commander Stadium. It was a new sports stadium, whatever. They wanted to do it in Leesburg or like North Virginia, and they boycotted the shit out of that. They're like, look,
Even with
our traffic is already horrible. We're not gonna have every weekend when the season comes around that these motherfuckers gonna add more on the traffic. Like, and I kind of get that. I'm not gonna lie, traffic is fucking
it's
trash.
fucked.
You know, it's damn near it's top 10 and worse in the U.S. Like,
Did you know they're going to do a Disney park in
oh
Manassas?
no, literally right by
Disney
me.
America.
Right
Yeah, like by your
me.
house. Like
I would have
next
had
to
a
your
Disney park 10
your
minutes
backyard.
to 20 minutes from my house. The only reason they didn't,
Like-
though, and I kind of agree, is Bull Run is very historical. And they would have built
Yeah.
all over those battlefields, I think.
Yeah, I think I'm glad.
And I'm like, okay, just move it somewhere else, Disney. All
Yeah,
right.
there's so much other land in Nova.
So Eisner fucked up on that, but I still think Eisner's my favorite Disney CEO. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
you guys-
just because of his creativity. Towards the end, it kind of sucked.
Like, he actually made original shit. Like, everything
His
has to be an
Epcot
IP
was
now. And I guess it's not just a Disney thing. It's everywhere you go. Even in the movies. Even in
Okay, but-
games. Look at Oblivion. They can't even
But
even put out their new game. They have to put out Oblivion to crowdfund their game. Like,
But let me say this real quick. Back to Epic Universe, of course. But the way the Epic Universe did their IP, from my experience at Disney at least, shits on how Disney did it. Because like Disney, they just have like, Fantasyland, and then there's just a fucking Peter Pan ride, or
right.
you turn the corner and then there's Rapunzel's castle, Snow White's castle, 20 feet down there. Like it's just like, yeah, it looks great, and it's awesome to see. But it's just like, I'm in Fantasyland. Sure, it's a Disneyland, but it's like, I'm here for like I don't know, and like same with like Tomorrowland, you have Escape and Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger. It's like, it's very who else does? There's someone else that does that in the industry. I don't even know, but it's just random when they put their IPs in. Like with Epic Universe, like they have their own dedicated areas for the IP, and they just go hard as fuck in those
And let's
IPs
say,
and make
like,
everything
if you're gonna
so
use IP,
on the point.
go hard as fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't just
And I
half-ass
guess
it. If
this
you
is
have that
fixing
IP,
that.
it's not gonna work.
Like, I hear Ratatouille's
But-
good. Like Pandora is really good. Rise is good, but it's like there's times where it's like it feels shoehorned. Like Cars. I hate to admit it feels shoehorned in Frontierland.
Yeah.
The South American area. Sure, I guess it kind of works in Animal Kingdom, but it's like
why?
it feels why? Like you could have easily just revamped the Dinosaurs Land because
And then
kids
you're also-
still like dinosaurs. Like
Yeah. And then you're getting rid of like the whole ethos of Animal Kingdom at that point too. Like, or not
Right.
really, but like
no, a lot of Animal
the
Kingdoms,
original idea.
Yeah. a lot of the original concept of Animal Kingdom is kind of gone. Now we'll
Yeah.
see if they keep up with that Joe Rohde standard, but
Oh, I doubt it. No.
Well, they are bringing the animal world of humans from South America.
wait. Wait, say that
That's a
again?
jab at them. I'm not saying I'm
No,
not.
no, no, no.
I'm saying
I'm
how
saying say
they're
that again because
involving.
I'm pretty faded and I didn't.
They're doing. Ken. What is that fucking? I'm drunk as fuck too. Ken. What is the house? The one with like Isabel.
Fuck, I need to get my pen. Speaking of that, because I'm pretty.
Dude,
faded.
I'm.
I still got the news, so I'm ready to truck through.
Yeah, I heard Kumba's opening.
But I will say, I'm very excited to go to Epic. I am super happy that you guys had a great time. I'm happy that you just. I'm honestly happy that you're able to buy a ticket like you were. So you need to be an annual pass holder to do what you did, just to get a
Yes,
ticket.
that's yep, and that's how I decided I'm going back. Also, Wes, I'm a little disappointed in your lack of reaction. I was waiting for the podcast to tell you because I wanted a live react, and you were just uninterested.
About what?
Then I'm going back. You're supposed to be like, "Hey, fuck you, man."
Well, I did. I said fuck. I did. I made a whole thing. I was like, yeah, I'm not reading this. Fuck you. Anyways,
Jordan
yeah.
doesn't know yet.
While I have Pantherian possibly not opening till June. Yeah, sorry guys. I don't think I told Alex yet. But the thing is, with me and Alex, we can go whenever. So it's kind of like, okay, we can wait. It'll be there next year type of thing. Actually, we don't know. Zimmerman might say like, low ridership, fuck you. It's like, it opened literally at the end of the year. Like, go fuck yourself. Anyways, I digress.
What is the who's this Cupcakes girl? They
Cupcake?
wrote a single. Apparently, single rails are the worst model.
Oh, so she always has the hottest takes in the community. So I thought putting this out here because I actually kind of agree with that. And I kind of want to talk about RMC in that aspect. But let me go.
She wrote that's Yoi.
Yeah, it's Yoi. Yeah,
That's insane.
Yoimi. Where's what news segment are we on? Sorry.
I might have to
We're just skipping around.
The Yoi, the person saying that Yoi sucks.
Apparently, yeah. The family ride.
The family side or the?
Honestly, the family side looks better.
The whole ride just looks fun.
Let me. Yeah, I'm finally got back. Sorry, this thing glitched on me. So, oh, you
What the
actually
fuck
said it
is-
on here. Wait, you were at Starbucks when you were talking to him?
No, I don't know. No, I don't know why it says Starbucks. That's just what Apple named it. I think I walked past this. I probably was next to a Starbucks when I finished recording, and that's why it said that.
Anyways, what do we have in news? 2 hours and
Holy shit!
15 minutes.
Sorry.
Let's rapid
Well,
fire.
we have
this.
some Epic Universe stuff, clearly. But other stuff, Busch Gardens Tampa survey coming out. I have thoughts about that. Kumba
Bullshit.
yeah, you didn't say it for me there. More work, or excuse me. Is that what
They're finally fixing a lot more wooden coasters.
Yeah, they're finally ruining them.
But like they're finally fixing Predator. Hell yeah.
I'd rather have rough roadies than Kumba.
Kings Island has to be trolling with this free theme. I'm sorry.
It's so weird.
The Beast didn't get neutered. Okay. Universal.
I heard the Beast is good.
Yeah, I heard it's run. So Sparkle's Run gets an update. Disney news. Yeah, we got some things here. So, I guess let's just bite off the bullet here. Wooden coasters,
are getting fixed by adding steel, preferably from B&M.
What?
I've never been on a wooden roller coaster where I haven't been like, damn, I'd rather be on this than a B&M.
Have you been to Holiday World?
No.
Yeah, okay. You need to go to Holiday World. You need to go ride Prowlers.
It's also a joke. I've been on plenty of BN or woods that are better than BNM.
Because I gotta say, there's no fucking way.
I mean,
know.
I just like. Do I know BNM? Like, I only think I have one BNM in my top 10. But like, I don't think that. I think they get bashed so much, so I reverse bash back because I think they're amazing machines. I think like Heartlining, thank you Kumba, thank you B&M. All the there's so much evolution that spawned from B&M.
Oh, no,
so
of course.
so I just won't stand for the slander because I think it's fine. I'm also not a bitch that can handle a little shakiness. So when people complain about Diamondback, or whatever, I'm like, you guys are just.
I'd argue that B&M is rides made for bitches.
What?
Because they're the most perfectly heartline, most perfectly like they're never giving you anything fucking extreme.
Unless you're riding Hulk at Islands of
Unless you're riding Hulk or Fury, they're never giving you anything.
I have to step away.
God, Hulk is okay, let me talk about Hulk real quick. Sorry.
Hulk, Kumba,
to give B&M some love.
Those are the only
fuck
truly
Kumba.
intense.
Hulk.
Oh come on, Oh yeah, I talked to you about this. You're gonna hurt Tyler's soul if you say your Kumba opinion. I'm sorry, but
Tyler Kumba's mid.
It's not. It's one of B&M's best.
What did he say? What did he fucking say?
Kumba's mid as fuck.
No, listen. I don't agree with
It's
that.
not mid as fuck. It's not mid as fuck. It's good. It's not great though. It's not what people fucking say. It's not the best ride in Florida, best B&M in Florida, or anything like that. It's not the best B&M in the
I do
park.
prefer Hulk actually, but I'm biased.
I prefer Hulk is so much
like
better.
I like Hulk. As a
Worse
character.
man.
Bro, it's the only other culture that makes me.
I like
black
Mansa
out.
Meka more.
Wait,
Yeah, Hulk fucking. What?
Or you say you like that
No.
Hulks Mako more than Kumba?
I like Mansa Meka more than Kumba.
I can't agree with you.
Yeah.
Half a hyper
And Montu.
and
Montu.
I'll take Montu. Montu slaps. So I literally have Kumba and Montu right next to each other in rankings. So
Montu fucking slaps.
yeah, Montu. I mean, I don't know.
Great Bear's better, but.
What?
Yeah, he's.
Oh, you fucking heard me.
In case you didn't know, Alex is the one that. Well, I actually know two friends that have Great Bears are number one, but
I am the Great
number
Bear.
one invert.
I will live and die by Great Bear.
I'm just pissed you have such a good shirt for it. Also, we can't get that Grizzly shirt at King's Dominion. You guys know why, right?
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
it's literally
You
not our Grizzly on it, bro.
It's the CJA one?
Yeah. It's the
Bro, I'm
Morgan
gonna...
train. It's Morgan fucking trains.
Listen, I'm gonna be stuffing my face with round 2 of nachos because
Wait, you have more nachos?
And I'm also muting Alex because I don't want to speak on this matter. My blood pressure, I don't need to increase. I thought we bonded over Dark Universe, but I actually hate Monsters Unchained now. And Epic Universe sucks dick, and everything that Alex likes sucks dick. So.
That is good. No, Kumba's fine, but people say Kumba is like the greatest thing since fucking sliced bread. And just fucking Kumba is just aight. It's good, but aight. And I'd rather ride for B&Ms in Florida. I'd rather ride Manta, Mako, Montu, and then Hulk before it. And Hulk shits on Kumba. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say.
You could, there's the argument. There's the argument for Montu because I love both of them. Manta, no. Although Manta's cool. Manta has the pretzel roll, which is
The pretzel roll is fucking crazy.
It is. Yeah, it is.
And the Q one's sick.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, Manta's only the pretzel roll.
Yeah, exactly. It's only.
I just like the floatiness, and the ending is fun too.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, I prefer
on it. You could touch grass.
I prefer videographing it, like taking videos of it, more
That's
than
fair.
actually riding the ride. But this might be the B&M effect, you know. There's too much. There's too much there. But
Shut your whore mouth.
it's like I'm flying and I'm saying I'm not. I'm like kind of bored. It's kind of sad.
Where were we in this fucking news? I'm done with this goddamn podcast.
Let's move on before I get fucking
now we're back to me crying, I guess, because more wood is getting fractured, snapped in half.
Good. I hope they fucking demolish it. Wood sucks.
We have just broken. We have just broken dicks here, bro. Just broken wood. Terrible. I probably never want to go to Darien Lake ever again now. Or ever again, excuse me, ever. I probably will eventually. But it's like, bro, like the only good thing they have there, like I can ride that Superman at home. Literally, and apparently it's better. So why do I want to go to Darien Lake? Do we want to look at their abysmal lineup? People don't even talk about how bad this park is, to be honest.
That park looks like fucking junk. They should just bulldoze. I don't know why they haven't bulldozed it. To be honest,
oops.
They have a Superman clone.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, but we have a better one apparently. Well, theirs was the first one, but
yeah, the one at New England's or America's supposed to be better, but like, it wasn't bad.
Let's see. Thrill rides. So they have an SNS drop tower, a Vekoma boomerang, what the fuck is this? It's not a wild mouse. It's a weird. Oh, it's a spinning coaster probably. Ever wonder what it feels like to breeze while speeding away on a launches riders from 40 to 60? Oh, they literally have a moto coaster here since when? I didn't even know that. Anyways, they have a moto coaster. Predator, which is ruined. Ride of Steel. Rolling Thunder, what the fuck is that? Rolling Thunder. I'm trying to see here. Oh, that's not even a coaster. It's a Larson loop. Ooh, it's looking rough. Looking rough, guys. Tantrum. Is it a Zero or a Gerstlauer? Viper. Apparently it's really bad. So yeah, you have only Superman. And I can get that at home. Why would I go to this park?
Yeah. Good.
Do they have any B&Ms?
Nope.
Yeah, park sucks.
It's like I would go if they had to be in them because it would be something, but they literally have nothing. Like they have nothing, and then now this wooden coaster is a steel coaster. Like, so they said just got tougher during the off season. We replaced 230 feet of track, making this already wild ride even more thrilling. You're actually making it less wild, but with sharp twist and 95-foot plunge, Predator is ready to deliver the heart-pounding thrill. Yeah. Ride shit. There's another ride that's going to be doing this too. I don't think actually it might not be. It might be 208, which is even worse. Yeah, this looks like 208. If I'm real with y'all, yeah.
What ride was that? Oh, that Mission
Shivering
Adventure.
Timbers.
Yeah, that. At least that's like kind of wood.
What? Nah.
There's some. Is it? Oh wait, no. Is it not? Is it not? Is that
Honestly,
just? That's the actual steel one.
Yeah, it's what they did with Mind Blower.
No, never mind. I lied. Sorry, I take it back. I'm thinking about the pre-cut wood track or their whatever the.
Yeah, I just if I see a park do this now, I'm just like, you guys are.
Is this what are they doing to Shivering Timbers?
Giving it 208 retrack.
Is that good?
No.
Why not?
Making any wooden coaster a steel coaster is inherently shit. Like
Doesn't it fix like the bumpy bullshit?
Then they're just making a mid steel coaster. Like, you want a bit of grit with a wood coaster. Like it's a weird thing to say, but you want to feel like you're on wood. Phrasing, but you want to feel like you're on wood.
But you guys complain when B&Ms have some bumps, so I don't get it.
Hear me out. When I ride Rapterra, that is more than just a bump. That's literally me going up and down, bouncing, and it's rattling my head.
You only like going up and down, bouncing when it's on wood.
Crazy.
That's actually crazy. But when I rode Rapterra 3 times yesterday, I was like, damn, like, this shit's not smooth. It's just not. Like, it doesn't feel like Griffin. It doesn't feel like Montu. It doesn't feel like, like Hulk. Like, it's just, I'm bouncing. And it's worse than, like, Gatekeeper and, like, I would say even Thunderbird, too. Yeah, Mild Eagle, forget it. Like, you're not even thinking about bouncing. Like, and I was in the inside seats this time. I couldn't imagine if I were outside, what would happen. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just we're falling for grace, and now we're getting mid steel coasters. Like, Shivering Timbers had some character, and now it's just gonna feel like a B&M Hyper, maybe like a shitty one. That's what I felt when I went on Boulder Dash with the Titan track. I was like, wow, this, airtime it would have been kind of cool if it wasn't just, smooth as shit on a wooden coaster out of nowhere. But it's a dying breed. What can I say now? What can I say?
Yeah, wood's too expensive, man. But luckily we did cut down, like, we're allowed to do deforestation in our national park, so that's good.
God,
That's
fucking idiot.
hard.
Sorry, I had to get that one out there. It's like, guy's a fucking moron for that. I mean, he's a moron for a lot of things, but Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Like, that actually.
Bro, the fact that, like, our natural parks are going to be taken, it's like the fucking...
Ooh, blows my blood a bit.
National parks don't make money, so fuck them. That's what happens when you run a country like a business instead of a service.
Yeah,
So,
God forbid we have...
Kumba will be open.
Let's not get put...
Or let's say, like, what was it? Kumba, what did they say about Kumba?
Opening this summer.
That's all they said. Stay tuned. More details on Kumba opening this summer. Oh,
That's all they said. Listen, as a number one Kumba fan, I was stoked to see this because I've been scared. We talked about it. I've been so scared.
Yeah, so coming from Coast Juice here, he was looking at the fact that they sent out a survey. And I don't think people realize this yet, but United Parks just copy what other parks do. They've been doing this forever, fucking like even before United
That guy doesn't
Parks.
know much.
So they finally are now doing the surveys thing, which don't mean fucking anything. I hope people realize this when you get this. Like, personally for me, I'm like, I just go past it because I'm like, it doesn't mean anything. I did it first at once. I was like, it might be cool to put it in, for my parks. And then I realized, wow, it doesn't mean fucking nothing, sadly. But, like, they just do it to gauge interest. I don't know if it means a metric for them to see, like, how many pass holders or people are paying attention to their email shit. But, like, it really does not mean anything. Like, sure, you can click high thrill coaster. Are they really going to add a high thrill coaster again? That soon? Maybe. They do... They are looking like old Six Flags right now and kind of moving towards bankruptcy. But I'm just saying, but you had 4 years, like every year you're not paying somebody for building your attraction. It's kind of insane. But yeah, what do y'all think about this? I think, so basically this is showing what they're going to be getting. I think, because a lot of times when parks do these surveys, they're already saying what they're going to be getting. They're just showing interest in what they could be the next one or what they could look at for budget next time. We'll see if we can make it work. Type of shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's clear that they don't really listen that much regardless when you look at BBW because they had a whole
Who the
survey.
fuck asked for BBW? I'm sorry. Who the fuck asked for that fucking...
Not even that, but just the whole... the name of it. And then they're like, actually, we're going to go with this name we wanted anyways.
That's what I'm saying, too! Well, okay, to be fair, everyone's like, why don't just name it Big Bad... But, like, in the first place, no one the fuck asked for that. Like, we already got our Big Bad replacement. We got Verbolten.
Yeah, we all thought Verbolten
That's what I'm saying.
was the replacement for Big Bad Wolf.
What is the point of Verbolten now? Fucking tear down Verbolten.
No,
just put it there.
That's the best family attraction at the park. Don't do that, please.
Well, you have fucking 15 other to choose from, so I'm sure you'll be fine.
In that park?
Yeah, this rate, at the way...
Well, at that rate, yeah. I mean, if they keep going, but... Look,
Dude,
all I'm saying is, Dark Coaster, you can't even fucking ride. So you're gonna need at least... Shit, we'll even see if BBW is gonna work out fine, because, I'm just saying, our Menace having a little bit of issue. Raptera literally is Volcano reincarnated. Like, that shit just...
I mean, how reliable was Phoenix Rising?
Very.
Oh wait, this has 2 lifts, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
It was being his first try with 2 lifts.
I don't know why.
Technically, that might probably cause some issues if it's being his first time doing something.
Yeah, being his first time doing things. It generally goes fine. But like they're not. But at the same time, they're never doing like death rolls and Mosasaurus rolls and So that's why their stuff works. They're like their layouts. So it's like if it fucks up, there honestly is something wrong with you because it's like wrong with the manufacturing because like. You guys are literally making the same things every coaster, so it's like, what's going on here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Like y'all made the Cobra roll, like didn't they make that, or was that? And then they're like, fuck it, we're gonna use this for every ride ever made, from like 1993 to 2009.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
No, that's the worst. Cobra Roll is one of the worst inversions on a coaster.
No, what the fuck? They need to bring that shit back.
No, Cobra Rolls are shit. There's only 2
Bring that motherfucker back.
Alpengeist, and there's one other one that's kind of good.
Kumba.
Kumba also has a good one.
Kumba has the best Cobra Roll.
No, Hulk does.
Yes.
Hulk does. Alpengeist is also Alpengeist is
that one's Hulk's crazy. That one literally has laterals because it whips you so far.
I haven't ridden Kumba one, or I haven't ridden Alpengeist.
Kumba has the best of it. If you name an element, if it's on Kumba, it's the best version of that element. 0G roll.
Okay. So Kumba will be reopening in summer.
Vertical loop. First drop.
I was saying we need more good experiences at parks like this. It seems like you guys got that completely at Epic Universe. So good on you guys. Because there's this clip I'm gonna show real quick of Jack Sparrow trying to break into rob an ATM. I thought that was
okay. Good. I want to get to this Disney stuff because I'm excited about the Millennium Falcon ride thing you're talking
Smuggler's
about.
Run.
Yeah, but go ahead.
No, that's a little tidbit. It's just funny little shit. Like I'm just watching it. Like he's literally trying to break into the ATM. We need more of that. At Disney parks, so more just outlandish instead of just a clean cut. I get Disney, but like clean cut.
Dude, if they use Jack Sparrow to the way they actually could, like if they use Jack Sparrow like they used before.
Oh no, he would be one of the best characters in.
I'd be going on my way to Disney for fucking Jack Sparrow. Like I'm not trying to I know I sound like a fucking
just to go to Disney.
Yeah, like I know I sound like a universal slut right now. I'm like a, like recency bias, and I'm sure that's like.
I mean, it's different demographics. Factor, like Universal, for me, they try to truly make a theme park where it hits every demographic. Disney, they don't care about thrills at all. And people just try not to say that, but they just don't care about thrills. The most thrilling rides, Guardians.
Yep. Which is still a family attraction, by the way.
Yeah,
I've never been on Guardians.
No, okay, sorry.
It's the best family attraction
Rock and
of all
Roller
time.
Coaster, I guess, which is a shitty Flight of Fear clone.
See, my favorite ride at Disney is fucking Space Mountain. Let me be real.
Space Mountain is
Space Mountain fucking slaps.
But
what is the background noise I'm hearing?
Probably my Madden.
Jesus Christ! He started the.
My Epic Universe talk was over.
Oh my god!
I had to have it on for a second.
Turn down your Madden.
Yeah, I got.
I thought it was.
I was just checking my fucking.
You know what's crazy is I saw people complaining about this interaction because the lack of immersion that Jack Sparrow shouldn't know what a ATM is, but that's just Disney adults love to complain.
I'm like, bro, you can use that same argument and say that Tooniverse and all that stuff. How the fuck would they how would Who Framed Roger Rabbit have happened? They're all together in a Toon World. You know what I'm saying? That's how I imagine Walt Disney World, Magic Kingdom. It's like when you see all these characters, sure they don't know anything outside of the world, but I'm pretty sure they know all the characters and things within Magic Kingdom. Like if you say something about like a Disney princess in another land, they'll be like, oh yeah, blah 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 blah. Because there is overlap. There's like little there were small featurettes and all this stuff with overlap. Like there was posters with overlap, art with overlap, like official Disney art. So I just think it makes it more coherent if they do stuff like that. It's like, oh yeah, you remember telling me about I remember him telling me I can't do an actual Jack Sparrow because it's fucking hard, but like just drunken. I remember someone telling me about some place you can get digital money. Just mess with it and money comes out of a magical box. That's funny. That's actually good writing.
And to talk about Epic Universal again, that's the shit that Igor does. Yep. Igor will fucking interact with real world objects and try to make sense of them. It's fucking hilarious. And that's how you get the fucking, dumbasses like me fucking. Like, Jack Sparrow just being Jack Sparrow is, not gonna really.
No, I'm sorry, bro. I dead ass would probably be at Epic just to talk to characters for, 3 to 4
And I'm fucking fine. I am too. I'm fine with that.
What was I even on right now? Oh, I looked at it.
Also, if we're actually trying to go to Universal West, we need to talk about that.
No, I got you.
Because
it'll probably be shout out to the Bluesiest. Be linked up with that meetup where we'd be mostly be for Busch Gardens Tampa. I know. Your favorite park. But it will be Gwazi ERT.
I can. Yeah.
And we're mostly going for, or it would be mostly half of my stuff would be Orlando, and the Tampa stuff would be when I go to Busch Gardens Tampa.
Yeah.
And obviously see Tyler and Jordan and Cuddle and
yes,
all that stuff.
And shit on Kumba in front of Tyler.
Oh wait, doesn't this mean though? What was the bet exactly, Tyler, that you had with Mike? Didn't you have a bet with him?
I did.
What was that bet exactly?
The goalposts have shifted.
Wait. What was the original bet?
The original bet was before May, was that Kumba would be open, or I said Kumba would be open before May.
So now you have to do a sober park trip.
And then a sober.
Wait, Kumba might not even be open. Thank God. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That was actually fucked.
For the record, it's my number 0 and why I'm an enthusiast, and my dad helped import the steel for that roller coaster. But
I feel like a dick now.
Yeah, you should. My dad worked for a company that used to do aerospace and airplanes.
That's cool as fuck, though. That's actually
all that. And B&M imported through them. So yeah, pretty cool.
That's sick as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
He's dead now, so
sorry to hear that.
I'm kidding. He's not.
Damn, you had me in the first.
I'm just keep going with I was born with glass bones, paper skin. Every morning I wake up, break my legs, and every time I go to bed, I break my arms.
Just keep making it worse. No, but what was I saying? Goddamn, this episode's a mess. It's Alex and Tyler glaze up Epic and then get fucking drunk off their ass.
Yeah,
I'm watching this guy play Madden with his eyes looking 2 different directions.
I'm multitasking.
You're playing Madden and not NCAA.
Oh, wait! Did you just get the vodka out?
No, I got Bacardi this time.
His eyes are looking 2 different directions. He's getting another. All right, let's just rename this one the Drunker Podcast, or the Drunker Riders. We're still in their bit. We're still in their bit.
I mean, we're pretty just faded because I had 3 bong rips and then I had 3 Millers, so yeah.
I think I had. Well, I mean, when we were gaming, I was drinking earlier. Yeah, Smuggler's Run.
Yeah, so this isn't exactly 3 hours. They're adding the engineer role. Apparently, this is from Scott Gustin. The Smuggler's Run will soon have the most important job in the galaxy. The engineer role, interacting with and caring for Grogu. New responsibility will be added. The Mandalorian-inspired storyline. So they're adding more storylines to Smuggler's Run, which, how can you be mad at that, to be honest?
I want to know how the engineer takes care of Grogu, because that's so cute and fun.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of love that. I've heard a lot of complaints about the engineer position itself. So
twice by
Yeah,
accident.
honestly, yes. Honestly, that whole ride is kind of stupid, with like how you can literally have a ruined experience because some dipshit 4-year-old gets to fly.
I mean,
Like,
it's just Mission Space, but Star Wars. No,
it's not. Well, it's not.
Well, just like
because
with more
4-year-olds can still ruin the experience for everybody. Like, oh, great, let's let the idiots drive. Let's have them have a good time. So everybody else, which I get, it's a kid park, right? But imagine like waiting an hour and a half and then you get some fucking dipshit 4-year-old. But I just hate fucking kids. So
I mean, yeah, same.
Well,
I don't
what
think they
about
should be
kids'
allowed on
rides?
planes.
Wait, what?
I don't think they should be allowed on planes.
Oh, that's.
That's-
It is, but fuck it. That's my take. You guys are allowed to think B&M makes bad rides. I could fucking have my takes.
Okay. Well, Kings Island also has a bad take. And this take on Backlot Stunt Coaster is terrible. I'm sorry. So they're going for, what is it called? They announced that the former Backlot Stunt Coaster has been reimagined to Queen City Stunt Coaster. Celebrate the ride's 20th anniversary. Oh, so the Backlot at King's Dominion is also 20 this year too. But themed to a closed movie set, riders will now speed past Cincinnati's iconic skyline landmarks. Okay, it's not terrible. They're basically just revamping it. Hopefully they get all the effects working. I think last year they were, if I remember correctly, but...
I didn't ride with you last year. I'm upset.
What, Backlot?
That's KI. That's KI.
I mean, I'm not upset I didn't ride Backlot. It's Backlot. You like that ride, or...
I like all rides, brother.
I mean, that ride, the Helix is the only good part of the ride.
It is. It's strong.
Yeah, it actually is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. If it were indoors, it'd probably hit even crazier. But staying at Kings Island here, the Beasts might not be neutered. They're actually maybe they listen to Gravity Group and they're like, because they came back and did more retracking, and they're like, hey, we told you last time, but this time, stop fucking trimming the ride, please. Like, we reprofiled it for a reason. You know,
Wait, that TDR post is not a troll?
Oh yeah, no, it's not. It's more confirmed.
They're dead ass.
Like it's been denuded, trims on the drop. There's no trims.
See, I thought it
and
was
all that stuff.
I thought it was a troll post because at the end of the fucking tweet
yeah,
he
so
says like, "This is how you make the."
So shout out
pumpkin
to
joke.
Lunaris, by the way, host of the Single Rider Line podcast. Good homie little podcast there. But
Maybe I go to Kings Island this year. Maybe I should do it this year.
I'm trying to
I
think
still
if
have
I want
never
to go back, but I would have to make my way out to specifically Kings Island because I'm going around it for my Midwest trip. Which, if you still want to do that or go along with that, let me know.
I would be interested. I'll let you know.
So yeah, that's
we'll
great to
chat.
hear.
We'll chat.
Yeah, it's great to hear about the Beast because the Beast.
I've only heard good things about it.
The Beast. I mean, it's a two-time award winner here on Stonies, but
Okay, so you know I have all my mugs,
yes.
and I have a couple of B&Ms that are not considered great by most people's viewpoints, Phoenix Rising and Iron Menace. So I was going to take a picture of them and rank them and have them in order of greatness from the Beast, because 2-time Stony, and then the B&Ms with Iron Menace because it's bigger than Phoenix Rising, and then all the Woody coasters I have.
Wait, what happened to your Twisted Timbers mug?
No, I have it. I'm just saying I would rank them like in coaster rankings and have like Twisted Timbers and the Woods in last place, just to Get a reaction. Yo, I'm drunk as fuck right now. Holy shit.
Well, May 3rd, the Top Thrill, you can get a lemon shandy on Top Thrill 2 drink or whatever. That's what it is. And ride Top Thrill on opening day. So
I didn't believe it.
well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It should be good. If they truly, it took them a whole extra year basically to figure it out. Like, so yeah, that's the end of Ohio though. I guess staying with the regional parks, Montezuma, actually some life here. So this thing has been wrapped up in a body bag for the last like 3 years. So the fact that we actually see some support, some life of the ride, like we haven't seen shit of the ride. And in fact, it looks like we all thought it was probably just gonna be gone. Now this could be the beginnings of it being gone.
Aren't they getting? I thought they were getting premiere train.
Yeah, like the whole premiere is supposed to be working on this. Like,
who the fuck let them touch it?
Well, I mean,
why the fuck?
I mean, apparently premieres like they do a lot of, well, not a lot, but I think it's like they're trying to be like the restoration manufacturer for these older steel coasters.
As long as they don't put fucking. If they put skyrocket trains on it,
that would be fucking hilarious. Oh man,
that would be the biggest fuck you, dude.
So they didn't do that with Loch Ness, so I assume they wouldn't have to do that with Montezuma.
That's why I think Alpenfury is gonna be fucking ass.
So I do think Alpenfury will be. I think it's gonna be steel curtain level. Like it's gonna be a great ride. I don't think it's gonna be like your elite, like top 20. You have to go out of your way. But I think it's still gonna be great for the locals there. Like something they needed for a while, like extremely good, like something to actually go and re-ride instead of just Behemoth and Leviathan. Because like, yeah, that is pretty dry. Now they have a new toy that actually worth a damn a bit more than Raptera. At least I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Right? But those trains are terrible. Like, so but and then people are saying like, oh, it's slightly different, like less on the side. I'm like, sure, there's no comfort collar and all that, but everything about it, I'm just claustrophobic.
But it's like why? And then why do they make why is every row smaller than the other?
Yeah.
Like that's like the most like brain dead. Like just make it 2 rows at that point. Like, or make it short. Like just make different trains. I'm sorry.
Really, the main issue I have with the ride is it's gonna be a main pull for the park, and it's like the shittiest capacity ever. Like, I don't know why these parks are like, hey, let's add a new like marquee attraction like Raptera, Alpenfury. Raptera has the same capacity as Twisted Timbers.
Crazy.
And to B&M, that's kind of crazy. Alpenfury, I'm assuming it has 3 trains, but you got what, 6 in each car, so 12 in each. Hopefully it's 18, but even then, that's still not great. 18 times 3 is 56, I think.
That sounds right.
I'm gonna fact check myself, but not great. I get they have a lot of coasters there, but that's not great.
Yeah.
54.
And there's some of their dude. They could have put a mid course on that. Like
Oh yeah, they definitely.
If they put a mid course and just put a 3rd train on there, it would have been somewhat. It would have made more sense.
Really high, like you gotta
especially
keep the speed.
Especially having a ride like that, like at your they have Alpenfury coming up the volcano and like
and it's not
interacting with the path that much.
If you look at where the volcano is, it's not like it's far from the entrance. Like it's not like it's right at the entrance, but like it's there. Like, people are gonna see it. Like they're gonna want to go to it.
And the ride shooting at the top of it is not gonna it's gonna help, like.
So, I just think I don't know why thrilling attractions have like at regional parks have to have shit operations. Like it doesn't make sense to me. But
yeah, it doesn't make. Yeah, that's what I don't understand. Like they have these like to shit on B&M more, like Thunder Striker. I fucking hate saying that, but that stupid B&M hyper. You see them always fucking stack trains. It's like the easiest. You just pull up on the restraint. There's no seatbelts. There's no nothing unless.
Yeah, but that's not on
And like
B&M.
sure, yeah, like that's a park specific. They have their own
I guess
different.
Hulk
but,
be it should be cooking.
but like, yeah, Hulk. They be rolling trains on Hulk, and that's the B&M with
3 trains.
and like same with 3 trains. They're rolling 3 trains. Like, it's not even like
Yeah, and then you
if
go across the street to SeaWorld and you're getting stacked on makeup.
I don't understand like how these regional like I understand. I kind of understand because like with the regional parks, you're getting the more regional employees and all that who aren't
Well, shit. The main
Universal's a different breed, and same with
Yeah.
Disney.
The main issue with that is if we're staying in Orlando, you're paying them minimum wage when they can go across the street and get paid an actual decent wage.
Yeah.
Like doing the same thing. Like you're being a write-up. You're being, you're working for the rides. You're seeing people face to face. You're confronting issues and circumstances and working around them. Like you're enforcing policies. You're enforcing safety. Making sure everyone gets home safe. Same thing, except you actually aren't. It's way better work-life balance. Like I don't know, like it's actually worth it for the pay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like I don't know. I wish. I mean, like I can't just like beg and grovel about like wanting a fucking like actual good operations at a park, but like there has to be something.
Yeah. I do agree with Cupcake and Coasters here, though. Single rails are the worst model for the RMC has made. And honestly, let's think about
Out
it.
of okay, so they have iBox, Woody's, and
But
that.
for me, RMC, they're kind of stagnant right now. They're kind of stagnant.
Yeah, but they only got like 3 models, and like 2 they actually. Other than that, 3 tracks. Like I don't think anyone's gonna buy an RMC.
I mean, granted, like as enthusiasts, we love them. Like we want every park to have one, but and granted, they do pull people. Like when a park has one, and people realize, oh, like it gets enough talk about for enough years. Like that's why Twisted Timbers is the way that it is. But yeah, in terms of being up there with like Mach, Vekoma, like how B&M and Intamin have always been up there. Then now Mach, Vekoma's really stepping up. RMC is kind of taking a step back because I guess they had an explosive start though. Like their start was actually insane. Like they have I think almost 40 coasters now. I think about it.
Yeah.
They started in 2012. Like that's kind of insane in the grand scheme of things. Let's see.
Jordan got his shirts and I didn't get mine.
No, we sent them all there, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
So like, yeah, it was an issue. Oh, so yeah, Gavin was like, I don't know what's with your fucking like apartment, but he said he just could not get an actual like viable shipping label. So to make it easier, he just shipped it to Jordan.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
I want to wear. I want to wear it to Epic tomorrow.
All right, awesome. Hopefully you can. I'm very happy they've got there. Oh no, so they don't have 40, they have 30, which is still a lot in a 15-year gap. But let's see here. When do they slow down? Yeah, they're adding like 2 a year, 3 a year at some point. 2015. In 2011, they started New Texas Giant. 2 in 2013, 2 in 2014, 2 in 2015, 4 in 2016. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in 2018. They opened up Steel Vision's Twisted Timbers, Wonder Woman, the first single rail, Twisted Cyclone, and then Railblazer, the second single rail. It had to be their biggest year. Because then after that... Oh, sorry. Oh, no, yeah. After that, Hakuge, Untamed, and Zadra in 2019.
I want to ride Hakuge so bad.
Same. It looks absolutely phenomenal.
No, yeah. Like I know why no one talks.
Jersey Devil and Stompal in 2021. Iron Gwazi and Wonder Woman Flight occurred in 2022. Air Force One and Wildcats Event 2023. And then Skull in Haiti. I guess I don't know about that because China, but it's a stunt pilot clone. You know, like
Oh, I've never even heard of that ride.
Fire Runner, stunt pilot clone. You know. So I just really am upset with Busch Gardens Williamsburg for getting rid of that design with the RMC. So. Oh man. So from I don't even know how we. Yeah, that's so. I agree with that. What else we got here? I mean, I guess I should have done the Universal stuff before, but okay. So Twister's actually getting new wood at Knoebels. Thank you, Knoebels, for staying classic with the classic.
They should have put some goddamn steel on it.
At this point, it wouldn't have shocked me, which is so sad. It's just like them going that low. I think the last of the news is this Epic stuff. I guess, and it's really small stuff, so it's like, yeah. Really, it's just the park hours. So, what are your guys' thoughts about this? We can make this quick because we really already talked about Epic. So, Universal shared their park hours. It looks like on opening day, it's going to be open for Epic Universe 9 to 9.
I mean, that kind of. It's kind of like
you're only gonna get like an hour, if that, of actual true night. At Epic. So
less true because you could also get in line later and then.
Yeah.
So, which is probably why, because they know it's going to be so busy at night. So people are still going to be going to the Darkmoor attractions at 8:55, right? And they're going to be going on Stardust at 8:55 and then be there till 9:50, 10 o'clock. So, like, I mean,
I don't know. I feel like you move your park hours. That park was made to be seen at night. Clearly, looking at all the pictures, everything for it, the interactions, like Dark Universe literally is a nighttime land. So
I'm sure they're
just literally make it 11 or 12 o'clock opening. I'm not even joking. And then you switch it over to like 11, 12 o'clock closing. So that people can actually have a nighttime experience. All those lights and everything wasn't just wasted money. Because really, what are you going to be seeing unless you're going at winter? You know, until daylight savings happens, which that might even happen anymore. They might change that. Legislation might change that, so we might just stay like this, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like some of these parks should just be a little bit later. Like, you open a little bit later so you can then stay open a bit later.
I don't know. I mean, that's what their other two parks' hours are. So, I mean, they're keeping it consistent, I guess, with their others, and I'm sure they're going to change it to, you know, like 10 to 10 or 10 to 11 or something. Once they actually like get the park, you know, sorted out and like running properly and all that. So I think this year at least is more of a precautionary and kind of more of like a conservative approach. Just, I mean, it's so new and, you know, like ambitious, I guess. I don't want to like push it and like risk like bad reviews. But
well, I don't want it to seem like I'm not thinking about the team members here, because that's the main reason why they're doing this, because of what Tyler said. You know, people will get in at literally 8:59, 2 seconds left before it hits 9 o'clock. Go for that last ride or whatever ride it is, and like thousands of people will try to do that. You know, and yeah, people won't be getting home until they're supposed to be scheduled off at like 10. They won't be getting home till or clocking out officially maybe 12 or later. All right, like, sure, the hours are great for people that want that, but your work-life balance, bro, like, people still got to go home, do their shit, you know, sleep.
Have a life.
Have a life. So, only thing I'm saying is Orlando does stay open late, though, so it's not like people can adapt to that. Like you say like how many times have we left Universal, gone to City Walk, or just gone to like Fun Spot, or gone to a bar, or somewhere else outside just in Orlando? Because Orlando was still alive. Hell, Magic Kingdom stays open till 12 or 11, and that park is made
Dude,
for
I want
kids.
to. I want to get my RN and just move to like even closer to Orlando, like work at one of the Orlando hospitals. So
Wait,
especially because that's gonna take me like a year. So it's like once I could get a fucking epic like the 3 park pass, maybe fuck it, the 4 park pass.
wait, do you actually want to go to Volcano Bay?
I do for the babes, to be honest.
uh, well, that sounds a bit creepy, but but no.
What?
I said that sounds a bit creepy, but
Well, for consenting adult babes, I don't know.
do it for the babes. You have to look at the babes.
That's why I exist, bro.
Look, there are babes at theme parks, so like, why do they have to?
They got babes at Epic Universe.
That's what I'm saying.
I texted my brother when I got there. You know, I mean, it's Florida, right? And it's hot. And like, I was like, I love when girls be walking around with their booty cheeks hanging out under their shorts.
Jesus Christ.
And he texted me back, "Oh, hell yeah, brother." Speaking of, I had to go down to my car. I'm like driving. I'm at the park now. I'm waiting for my brother to bring me the shirt because I want to represent at Epic tomorrow.
Oh wait, so he's actually dropping it off to you right now. It's funny. How far of a drive is it from?
We live 4 miles apart.
So that's okay. That's awesome. Well,
yeah. So,
well, hopefully, I don't think it's gonna be on here for the end of the cast, but we're definitely ending here because we're just over 3 hours. So after cutting, it'll probably be a 3-hour cast. But yeah, the news was news. We're getting to the point where we are like TDR, and we'll cover the news for like 20 minutes. Like most of the cast used to be the news. Like if you listen to most of the shit, like season 1 and 2, now it's not like news hasn't been newsing. It's just I don't know. It's just
so I'm still on the camp that news, if you are not talking about it and reporting it day of, it's old.
no,
So although I had never heard about that Grogu thing, so that's actually new to me, which is cool.
that's what I'm saying. We're not here to
What?
be a breaking news cast. We never have. We're just here to cover everything in an over. People do that on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? People like, hey, here's the overview of video games and review of the week, sports and review of the week, and they gather everything up, gobble it all up, and spew it out for you to listen to, so that I personally don't have to be keeping up with everything.
Are the shirts different sizes?
Should be 2 larges.
Oh, okay.
Unless he put it in an XL in there, which would be kind of funny. But no, any last thoughts, y'all, about Epic Universe, Chicken Tenders, or just parks in general?
Go to Epic Universe. Shit.
Yeah, go now if you can. Go.
Yeah, it's definitely.
When does the previews end? Like the day before opening day, or?
I was gonna say it got pushed back to like May something.
So I feel like they're really trying to use previews as to really test things, make sure they're polished as ever.
And honestly, the way, at least from my experience, was, I mean, or not. I'm not gonna say, but it was not as bad as I thought it would be, I guess. So.
Yeah, the hiccups, but it was still. It seems like one of the smoothest openings for a park ever.
I mean, when you compare it to the Universal from the '90s, yeah, it's impressive.
Or Disneyland, where people's women's heels were literally sinking into the asphalt, like. Yeah, like I'm saying, for the amount of technology put in there, and sure, people have gone multiple days and not been able to get monsters or battle ministry, but for the most part, I've heard, everything all together. The actors, the music, the food, the immersion of everything, the lands, the different portals. It feels like a crazy experience.
Yeah, and I think it's really important. I know me and Ty were just, hyping the fuck out of it, but do definitely, like, at least for the first year or so, like, temper your expectations. It's a new park. It's not going to be perfect right off the bat. It never will be perfect right off the bat. Like I said, but I think it could be, probably will be in the future. So definitely just, temper your expectations. Don't expect, I know I'm saying, Monsters Unchained is on Earth. Don't expect that for yourself. We, not to sound like a dick, but you guys don't know me. We have completely different opinions and all that shit. So does Wes. So does. I mean, I agree, but like, you know what I'm saying. Like,
well, I have correct opinions about B&Ms. You have wrong opinions about B&Ms.
Whatever. But you know what I'm saying. Like, everyone has different opinions on everything. So, like, what me and Ty are saying, you might not agree about. Regardless, still just trying to go with an open mind and try to have the best time possible. I think the fact that you get to go to a new park, in general, just a brand new, park, a month after opening, a year after opening. I'm very fortunate to be able to have gone and experienced the park in the city.
Ooh, well,
that's it. Sorry.
Oh no, you're good. No, you're good. That was perfect. Yeah, where can they follow you, Alex? If they even
shit, I don't even have my coaster page anymore. So
I want your TikTok, bro.
Yeah, my TikTok where I don't post an absolute thing. I have no post on TikTok more. But I mean, if they want to follow me on Instagram, AXWHO4. So feel free to follow that, but I don't really post much on there either, so yeah.
Well, I want to keep up with any of the BS they be posting. You should have kept posting your pictures and stuff, though.
Yeah, I didn't bring my camera. I was gonna bring my camera just to have it, but I didn't have time. Kind of glad.
Oh, so Tyler, your TikTok is ass cheeks outfo.
Ass cheek. Okay, so I don't get it because I changed it and it didn't change. Because remember, I changed it to what Park Vision said, and then it never changed. So I don't. I don't know. It's still ass cheeks out faux. So.
No, well, so the context, Alex, it's supposed to be ass cheeks out for Ka, but there's a character limit, and I still don't know why you committed to that, knowing that it doesn't say ass cheeks out for Ka, but
I don't. You must not know me in commitment, bro.
I like that. That's funny.
No, but if you want to follow his stuff there, you can, and on the Twitter or Instagram verse, you can go ahead and follow him at Brothers of the Back Row, and on Twitter at Brothers Back Row. You can go ahead and follow me at West Tower Coasters on Instagram and West Tower C on Twitter. And the main account will keep up with the podcast when we drop all of our tomfoolery and our takes. Most of that for me will be on there. As I'm figuring out this year, so expect much more content coaster-wise to be on the High Rollers and on both of those. So at the High Rollers DMV on Instagram and at the High Rollers C on Twitter. Y'all, a huge banger. Thank you, Alex, for coming on for the once or like every three casts a year. You jump on.
I was feeding to talk about Epic.
No, for real, I appreciate it because I know a lot of
such a good park.
So great.
A lot of people are curious and to hear, not just in a vlog format. People go on the way to work or doing their work, whatever, see if it's worth it, or to hear other people's thoughts. The stoner equivalent, their thoughts. Yeah, it sounds like y'all were literally perfect. Like it's dreamland. It's dreamland, like literally.
You definitely.
Jordan says hello.
Hey, yo, what up?
Hey, you made it in the cast, Jordan. What's up? Then follow Jordan at the Brothers Back Row on Twitter, and Run Jordy Run. Sorry, on Instagram.
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate the shirts.
Or are you wearing it now?
I'm not because Hannah's obsessed with washing clothes even when they're brand new. So
No, I
mine's
kind
gonna
of
be
agree with that.
I mean, it's not uncommon. I just don't give a fuck.
Jordan's the least caring, most anxious person I've ever met. It's crazy.
Yeah.
He will give a shit and be anxious about so much, but also not give a fuck about 90% of things he should give a fuck about.
Yeah, it's probably a bad combination. But it's done well for me so far. Well, it kind of hasn't. It's been terrible, but my bad. Anyway, see you guys.
All right, perfect.
CJ, thank you.
As you never know who'd be in this hobby, just like the Tampa Boys and Alex here on the cast today. Y'all keep parking. Stay homey out there. Social media isn't real. Chicken tenders is a ploy to poison the
Divide.
American hive mind, and Wallen Ballin is right. Take care, everyone. Catch you in the next episode. Peace.
I love chicken tenders.